You're watching Mix TV.
Aiken's Store is your barbecue feed and more store. In the lower feed room, we're serving the River Valley's best barbecue. From brisket, pulled pork, smoked bologna, cheddar sausage, to baby back ribs, and the absolute best sides. The lower feed room features a steady stream of live music. And next door, Aiken's Store stocks cold drinks, snacks, grocery, and merch, plus a full line of feed for all your animals. Aiken's Store. Open 7 days, 4 miles east of 59 on Highway 101 north of Sallisaw.
84 weeks ago, with precisely 2 likes at the Rio Sarah Pascal, posted at McDonald's. Stop pretending like you don't see our snack wrap comments. It hurts. You thought they didn't see your comments? Petitions and posts? The DMs for 9 straight years? Those comments are the reason this exists. Snack wrap is back.
Trusted in the community with a long history of customer satisfaction, Edwards Auto Sales on Highway 64 in Roland is always the right turn to take in your quest for the ultimate pre-owned vehicle. Edwards Auto Sales is a buy here, pay here dealership with in-house financing available. View their complete inventory online at edwardsautosalesinc.com. Family owned and operated for more than 30 years. Edwards Auto Sales in Roland.
Welcome to St. John's Stadium in Vian. It is the Mix 105.1 game of the week. We got the Vian Wolverines hosting the Keys Cougars. It's the first round of the 2A2 state playoffs. Justin Pettit, Clint Smith, we got Locke, we got Russ, we got Terry, we got Brian. We're all here up high in the press box. Clint, it looks like it's football weather, but it sure doesn't feel like it.
No, it does not. It's got the AC running up here, actually, when we got here, and for good reason. It's pretty warm up here in this press box. About 80 today, I think.
Yeah,
but
it is November the 14th. Y'all know that, right?
Hey, we made it through the regular season wearing our shorts, and it's week 1 in the book so far of the playoffs.
That it is. And so this is the Blue Ribbon Auto Group pregame show, and we have got a pretty good there we go. I thought, do you have the – we only have three of our kind of county teams. Then we got a couple of others, Arcoma and Pacola, that are in the playoffs as well. But we wanted to jump on here a little bit early tonight because I got to go get my brackets. I laid them over here, so I'll let you take it, Clint.
Yeah. So got of course Vian wins this one tonight. They're going to get the winner of Hennessy and Dibble. We'll keep you updated on that one. That one at Hennessy, and then of course it's shaping up to look like a Vian Davis matchup, maybe in that semifinal. Davis on our side of the bracket this year.
Yeah, you gotta. If you play the games on paper, which we know,
how that goes.
We know how that. Anytime you do that, well, you get burnt by that same paper. But Keys 5-5. Clint, they had a pretty good year. I mean, they were in the playoffs, so that's a good thing. They beat Kansas and was able to get in the playoffs. Then you look at the bottom part of this bracket. You got Hennessy and Dibble. Those are 2 very evenly matched teams. And you go up top, you got Davis and Cassidy. Davis should win that game. This is just me and my uneducated opinion. And then Salina Antlers, you better watch out for Salina, though. I'm telling y'all, here on the first round, you better watch out for Salina. I got a good friend, one of my best friends in the world, is a coach up there. And, buddy, they are excited. They lost 1 game, and they're mad about it, and he's got a bunch of big old hosses, and they're ready to come play.
Yeah, we've got to watch out for those guys.
On the other side, you got Stroud and Beggs and Valiant and Wyandotte, Adair, Wilburton, Holdenville, and Kellyville. You're probably – I don't know, man. That's about as wide open as it gets out over there. You think Adair, they're undefeated. I think Stroud's undefeated as well. We saw Valiant last week So I don't know. It's really tough to kind of see. Well, we'll kind of give you an idea. Again, we don't like jumping ahead, but I've had 8,237,000 questions on this over the last 6 days. So here's how it's going to work. Are y'all listening? Get your pen and paper out. Let's write this down. If Vian wins tonight and they win next week, or anybody in 2A2, they will not play during Thanksgiving. They will get a week off, and then the semifinals will be on December the 5th. So, again, if you're in 2A2 and you win your first 2 games, you get a week off. And I know, but JP, they've never done that.
Yeah, they are.
Listen, listen. I don't make the brackets, y'all. I assure you, I do not. It's just the way it is this year. I don't know why. You can call up to Oklahoma City. It's a 405 number. You call them and ask them. I don't make the rules. I'm not even the boss at my own house, okay? So I don't really have any authority over this. But that's how it's going to work in 2A2. And I believe in Class A1, it's that way. In Class A2, it's that way. In Class B2, it's not. So where Weber's Falls is at in B2, if Weber wins their first 2 games, they got to keep playing, and they will not have a week off at all. They will play the championship. The problem is when we added the 3 more divisions last year, it added just too many championship
there's
games.
too many for that Friday and Saturday.
You gotta split it out to 2 weekends, which I'm sure UCO absolutely loves.
Oh yeah.
And so they get a little more revenue, and they should, because they put on their great hosts. But that's kind of the way it is. Now, of course, we're talking about Vian here tonight. They are in the playoffs as the number 1 seed out of District 2A24. Now, we'll move over to Class 4A later on in just a little bit. The Sallisaw Black Diamonds had to travel up to Grove after a heartbreaking loss last Friday night to Ada. Man, they were up 20-0. Things were going good, and, well, then it just did not happen. So Ada actually finished second in district. Sallisaw fell to 3. So Sallisaw will take on Grove at 7 o'clock tonight, and then the winner of that gets the winner of Total and Clinton. Clinton had to drop to that seed because they had to forfeit a game because they used an ineligible player. So now they were actually at a different – they had to redo these brackets because Clinton actually dropped to the 4 seed out of their district.
Yeah,
congratulations, you get to play Total.
Yeah, you get to go on the road and play Total, so that's never fun at all. Number 1 team.
Which is about as fun as coming here and playing.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Teams.
Yeah, this Vian team, they got them ranked number 2 in the state behind Adair at number 1. So, and that's a pretty good matchup. Actually, they had Valiant last week at number 3.
Yeah.
And you saw what Vian, just put a pretty good whipping actually on Valiant. We took the big road trip down there, and it was never really much of a game.
No,
Vian jumped up on them early.
It was not. When we mentioned Weber Falls, they are at Wacomas, which is around, I believe, Enid. So it's a long road trip for Coach Holt and his crew. And, of course, Arcoma, they're on the road tonight against Cherokee, which, if you're not familiar with 8-man football, Cherokee is a known powerhouse there. Let's drop down to Class A1. That's where our friends, the Pacola Indians, are at. They're taking on a always tough Pawnee team.
Oh, yeah.
They're always tough. And then Panama as well. They are playing Pawhuska tonight. And I believe I have covered everybody in the area. So we mentioned Arcoma, Weber down in the 8-man ranks. Sallisaw in 4A. In A1, of course, we got Pacola and Panama. And then, of course, in 2A2, the Vian Wolverines taking on the Keys Cougars. Now, I was told that they used to call this the Thriller on 10 Killer.
Okay.
Which I think is a really cool name.
I like it, yeah.
So if we refer it to that, then you'll know what I'm talking about. Hey, real quick, I got to send a big shout-out here to Wild Horse Mountain Barbecue. They hooked me up today, and they always treat me really well up there. And they always do so much for our local schools. They usually bring us food here at Vian, too, so thanks to them. And also, I got to send a big shout-out to Hog Creek Salvage and Towing and Sherry's Farmhouse Kitchen. We had our canned food camp out last Friday and Saturday, and they both made pretty good-sized monetary donations, and we thank them. And I want to thank everybody, of course, Coach McCoy and her squad. They brought us some goods, and then just everybody that stopped by, whether you gave 1 can or 50 cans, it made a difference. We loaded it all up earlier this week, and, man, there was a lot of food, and it just made you feel good because it's a rough time right now for a lot of folks. And hopefully that will help them this holiday season. Of course, we're here on the way to 10 Killer. I've seen more boats, and I'm not talking duck boats. I'm talking pontoons.
Bass fishing
I
boats.
mean, people. I got a buddy. I don't know if I told you this last week. He's got a big pontoon. He put it up for the winter. It was ready to go, and then he said it's going to be 80. He brought it back out, and he's got it hooked. I mean, he's
crazy. 2 weeks out from Thanksgiving.
In November.
Crazy.
So, hey, listen, like I told him, if I'd have paid that much for that boat, I'd probably use as much as I could, too.
That's true. Get as many trips to the lake as you can.
That it is. So, again, we came on a little early today just because there is so much to talk about. And let's go ahead and take a quick timeout, Russell. We'll come back and we'll kind of go over these two teams a little more in depth here on your Blue Ribbon Auto Group pregame show on The Mix.
Hog Creek Salvage and Towing have been serving the area since 1976. Our family serving your family with reclaimed and aftermarket auto parts, metal recycling, and towing. If we don't have the parts you need in stock, we can order them for you. We have the latest model equipment operated by highly trained personnel to protect your vehicles. With a full line of tow trucks, including rollbacks and semi-wreckers, there's no towing or recovery job our crew can't handle. Call Hog Creek Salvage and Towing in Sallisaw or Boss Hog Towing in Vian.
Excuse me. Excuse me, are you Santa Claus? I heard you might be him. If you are him, here's my list.
Help the Marines make Christmas possible for less fortunate children. Donate a new toy to Toys for Tots.
Yes, Santa Claus.
And we're back here at St. John Stadium in Vian. I apologize. Apparently, we had the volume a little low on that first go-around. But, hey, we're back. We're here, I promise you, against your Blue Ribbon Auto Group pregame show. Take a look at the Keys Cougars. Their head coach is Justin Brown. They went 5-5 this season, Clint, 4-3 in District 2A3. Defeated Gore, Commerce, Chelsea, Kansas, and Colcord. Averaged 33.4 points a game, give up 33.2. Pretty much even Stevens there.
Yeah, they're coming off of a loss last week to Wyandotte, which dropped them down to that number 4 seed and earned them a trip here to St. John Stadium, which is never a good thing in the postseason.
I know you're playing Vian, but at least you don't have to go all the way to Valiant.
That is true.
That trip, that was up there, folks, with one of our, that's where Wyandotte, who won that game. That's where,
mercy.
I don't know where Wyandotte's at, but anywhere from here, it's darn near 3 hours down there to Valiant. You add another, 2 hours? It's probably a 5-hour trip for those. Welcome to a state playoff time. Coach Holt and his crew, that's a good 3.5-hour drive where they had to go up to Enid. And then I was looking, if Picola wins, they'll probably take on Fairview, which we know that's another 4-hour drive, which is still better than last year's trip. They had to go to Hooker, which is 7 hours. So,
my goodness, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, but that's all part of playoff football in this state. Now, we'll talk about the Vian Wolverines. Of course, head coach Gary Willis, 9-1 on the season, 7-0 in district champs in 2A4. Big wins, Valiant, Eufaula, Picola. The only loss was to Kiefer. Average 43.6, only give up 13.3. And we kind of mentioned this last week, Clint. Let's be honest. When the Vian starters have been out there, they haven't given up hardly any points. A lot of those points were given up to the backups. And honestly, Vian starters, had they played the whole game, probably would have scored a lot more. But that Coach Willis his priority is to get his 15 points and then rest his players so they're fresh for the playoffs. And that's exactly what they accomplished this year. And I know that he's really excited where he's at right now.
That was an impressive win, making that road trip to Valiant last week, though. Valiant previously undefeated, trying for a regular season, perfect regular season. Wolverines went down there and just jumped up on them early and often and took them out of the fight pretty quick, and Vian just pretty much dominated that game.
Fun fact, Coach Gary Willis, he was the coach at Keys from 2002 to 2013 and has the most wins in school history at 77.
That is a good fact there.
Yeah, and Vian leads the overall series 17-1. The only Keys victory was in 2010 where they won 20-14. So even though it's a little warm, it is a beautiful night for some football here on this awesome turf. Looks like they're getting ready for the national anthem. So, folks, we will take a timeout, and we'll be right back with your coin flip and all that good stuff here on The Mix.
Is your furnace or air conditioner in your home acting up and causing you to be uncomfortable? Whether your furnace stops running or your air conditioning unit needs to be upgraded, you can count on Freeman Heat and Air, an authorized York dealer to provide the service and equipment you need to be comfortable again. Count on them for trustworthy, on-time, and worry-free service. Think Freeman Heat and Air and York for all your indoor comfort needs, when honesty and quality count.
Trusted in the community with a long history of customer satisfaction, Edwards Auto Sales on Highway 64 in Roland is always the right turn to take in your quest for the ultimate pre-owned vehicle. Edwards Auto Sales is a buy here, pay here dealership with in-house financing available. View their complete inventory online at edwardsautosalesinc.com. Family owned and operated for more than 30 years. Edwards Auto Sales in Roland.
SRS Incorporated in Webbers Falls is your one-stop shop. SRS has vet supplies, show feed, deer corn, feeders, minerals, and food plot seeds. SRS has fertilizer for your garden, pasture, or farmland. SRS has lumber and hardware, treated, untreated, plywood, and even drywall. They have a great selection of tools, electrical and plumbing supplies, and any nut, bolt, or screw you could ever need. Your one-stop shop is SRS Incorporated, 404 West Commercial Street in Webbers Falls.
And welcome back to St. John's Stadium in Vian. Beautiful rendition of the national anthem.
Yep, that band of gold sounding good tonight.
Please bow your heads. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for allowing all of us to be here tonight. I pray that you keep everyone on and off the field safe, and that you give everyone who is traveling some traveling grace and keep them safe. I pray that you give the players the strength and the courage to play tonight's game. I pray that you heal anyone who needs it, and that you are with Cash as he continues to get better. Win or lose, let us honor you with our effort and our attitudes. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
We have a nice pregame prayer there. Hey, real quick while we got a second, I got to send a big shout out. I don't know if he wants me doing this or not, but I'm going to do it anyway. We all know our buddy Cash Collins has got some recovery ahead of him. He's doing better. But his dad posted on Facebook earlier today that Manuel Terrell and Moonlight Paint and Remodel did some work to their house to make it a little bit easier for Cash and his side of the house whenever he comes back. And he's probably down here watching. He's probably, or at the game. He's probably, Manny's out there playing. Yeah. So, but if he goes back and listens to this, or anybody is listening to this, let him know that we think highly of that. And we want to say what's up to Cash and his dad and his family. I know they're probably watching back home, and hopefully everything is going better in their world as I know that it is. Also, I want to send. I know he's not watching us right now. I know he's probably watching the Southall Black Diamonds, but our old buddy Mike Meese been having some health trouble, but he's also doing better. So Mike, man, get well soon. And I've been going to his pharmacy since I was a little kid, and
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And so
when his dad was
there, and so Mike, man, we hope you get better. And everybody else. I know that it seems like there's a lot of sickness and everything, people being sick and things like that, and we just, especially this time of year, man, I hope everybody is getting better, and I hope we can here for a couple hours at least bring you a little entertainment with some high school football. Don't forget Southside and Ada is playing tonight. If you are looking for that game, that's over on our Mix TV Facebook page. Just type in Mix TV on Facebook, or you can watch it on the Sallisaw Black Diamond YouTube channel. If you prefer YouTube, just type in Sallisaw Black Diamonds. It'll be the only game that's live. Again, it's the playoffs, so don't click on any other links. If somebody asks you to pay for the game, whether it's Vian, Sallisaw, anybody, none of these games, unless it's through the NFHS network, do not pay a dime. But as long as Vian and Sallisaw are both in it, I can guarantee you will not have to pay, because the Mix will be broadcasting both of those games. So there's a lot. I know there's a lot going on, especially here in the playoffs. And I know we got a lot of local cheer teams that have been doing great. So congratulations to all of them. I apologize I don't have them all in front of me. But it's a busy time of year, Clint. I think everybody tries to get everything in before Thanksgiving and Christmas, because it does get so busy.
Yeah, you got basketball season starting up, wrestling season starting up. It's a busy time of year at these schools.
Just made out our first few games for basketball season, and
already
usually just like hopefully we'll be doing basketball and football at the same time. That's what we really like.
Got your Vian captains on the field. Got Cash Trammell, Tyson Murphy, Max Ross, Drayton Fletcher, and Caden Gilbert.
Looks like for the Keys Cougars coming across the way, number 50, Ricky Charrett, number 42, Benton Martin, and number 22, Trayvon Guthrie. Again, folks, if you're from Keys and you're watching us maybe for the first time, we must apologize. Neither Clint or I are English majors, so if we mispronounce your kid's name, we sincerely apologize. I can barely pronounce my own name most of the time, so just don't hold it against us, please.
Captains at midfield for the coin toss. Vian, when they've won the toss, most of the time this season, they've wanted the ball. They want to get started fast on offense.
Yeah, we were looking. We don't recognize this crew working that, which that's not odd coming into the playoffs.
Postseason.
Just like the teams, the officials that are graded higher, they get to continue into the playoffs, just like college, NFL, everything else. So there is the coin flip. I'm not even going to try to guess what it is. I'm always wrong. They're looking at Keys. The official is looking at both teams. Now they're going to have them turn. I think Keys won the toss. Hey, they did. I think they deferred. Oh, they're going to defer. So Vian's going to get the ball to start the game, which is exactly what they want. Hey, thanks to Blue Ribbon Auto Group for sponsoring our pregame show here tonight.
Yes,
we sure do appreciate it.
The last matchup between these two teams was in October of 2013. Vian won that one 63-12. That was back when they were district foes.
Yes.
For a while. That was here at St. John Stadium. This Keys team, they can throw the ball around pretty good. They got some big receivers, and you're going to see them throw the ball around a little bit. So Vian defensively is going to have to really make sure they get some good coverage down the field on these receivers.
Yeah, but I think Vian's going to rely on their speed as the Keys Cougars come out onto the field. I didn't look, but excluding the Tulsa and Oklahoma City teams, I would bet one of the shorter trips for a team to make, probably 25 miles, maybe.
Yeah, not a bad trip.
Not bad at all.
It's down 82,
and
here to Vian.
It's not that bad at all.
Wolverines waiting to take the field.
Yeah, we're going a little early, but again, on these playoff games, Clint, they want 7 o'clock.
Yeah, they time everything out.
They don't want 7:02.
Yeah, they don't fool around.
So Vian's got about 3 minutes to get out here. As Wolverines are, they're not even in their little helmet yet. We're still waiting on them to get out of the locker room. Real quick, let's do our legal ID. You're listening to the Mix 105.1 KXMX Muldrow, Sallisaw, Roland, Fort Smith. Of course, watching on Facebook and YouTube. Wolverine's going to have to hurry.
Yeah. It is definitely a playoff atmosphere here at St. John Stadium, though. The stands are packed out. They got the lawn chairs around the end zone, standing room only along the fence on the sidelines. It is it's always quite an atmosphere here at St. John Stadium come playoff time.
Simon and Coach Boyd going in their little room over there. I wonder if they know we eat lunch or we eat dinner in there.
They probably don't care.
We try to clean our mess
That's
up.
where they work their magic in there.
Hey, it's crowded up here at the press. We got our own way of working things up here. It's pretty loaded up here. But when everybody's eating, we got elbows going. Are these Wolverines going to play tonight, or what are we going to do here?
It's hard to believe that this is only the third time this season that we've been here.
I know.
At St. John Stadium.
That's surprising. As they have the Cash Trammell bringing the Cash Collins flying out. Here we go. Vian Wolverines taking the field with 2 minutes to spare. Got the lighting system going here.
Yep. Turf looking good.
I was watching the OSSAA meeting earlier this week on the playoffs, and they're really going to start enforcing a lot of stuff. So like the kickoff times. You know, that was a big thing. It hasn't been a thing this year, but last year,
they
man.
They kind of cracked down on it a little bit more this year.
It was like I don't know if you're familiar with drag racing, but when they don't, when they just kind of sit there and they won't actually go up to line up, I think they call that a staging duel. And that was kind of the way it was here. And not just here, but everywhere. But I think they've kind of nipped that in the bud here.
Yep, Keys is on the field, ready to
Vian
kick the ball.
Vian's
still in the huddle.
Vian's going to use every second. They got about 50 seconds here. Here they come.
Yeah, Keys in their black pants, white jerseys, and their red and black helmets. Vian in their all-purple home uniforms.
I'm glad you took that one.
Yeah, I'll try to help you out on that, buddy.
We got Mason Wright, Adolph Stahl. Who's back there?
Yeah,
I believe that's Ledger Folsom, number 6.
Yeah,
of course, Ledger's really picked it up.
Pick your poison there.
Yeah, Ledger really, and of course in the up men, Trey Sanders is over here. Riley Ellis is over there.
I think
here
I just kick it out of bounds.
And they may just do that. They're going to try to, but nope, it's going to go right to number 11, Adolph Stahl. He's got some good blocking downfield. He's across the 50. He's going to be down to the Keys 40-something. There's a flag that came from Weber's Falls. That's how far that one was thrown.
I got some late flags there at the end of that play that came in. Let's see.
But there was 2, so that usually means a pretty good indication of something. Probably a hold here.
Yeah, it is going to go against Vian.
Yep, holding against the Wolverines. So instead of having it at the 45, you know, if there's any knock on the Wolverines this year, the penalties.
Yeah.
It's not that they get penalties; they get big penalties at the worst times.
At inopportune times, yes.
Luckily, it has not bit them so far this year. But now they're going to have it 1st and 10 from their own 36-yard line. Cash Trammell is the quarterback. Mason Wright is the running back. Riley Ellis is the H-back. 2 receivers up top. There's a snap. It's going to be given to Mason Wright right up the middle. He's going to get across the 40 and rumble down to about the 42-yard line. So we'll give him 6 yards. It'll be 2nd down and about 4.
Yeah, nice pick up there, taken down by Clint Brown, number 40. Got the big nose man in there, big number 69, Dylan Blair, just a sophomore, anchoring that defensive line.
Going to get him the jump, and they do.
Yeah, that was Mr. Blair there. Got him off sides, a little eager that time. We saw Vian do that several times last week at Valiant with that hard count.
Yeah, they're usually a Hut 1 team, and so if you can mix it up just a little bit, as long as you don't move, which they have not yet, it's going to be a 1st down after the penalty. 1st and 10 Wolverines at the 47-yard line. Clock is stopped, 11:28. Snap, give to Drayton Fletcher this time, right side. He's got some room. He's at the 40. He's at the 25, 30. So fast, I forgot where I was at. 30-yard line, I think is where they're going to put it at. So 23 yards and actually 24 yards down to the 29.
Yeah, chased out of bounds by Trevion Guthrie.
So it'll be 1st and 10 Wolverines. Put it Vian quickly to the line. They're going to go with 4 wide receivers, no tight end. Trey Sanders in the slot to the left side. Stahl down here. Folsom and Wright on the left side with Sanders. Snap's going to be a give to Fletcher. Drayton, not much room that time as he's kind of collapsed down on it. Maybe a yard. It'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, that was a good play. That was big 69 there. Dylan Blair at nose tackle. He just kind of clogged up the whole line right where that play was intended to go, and no running lane. Good defensive play.
11:02 left here in the first quarter. It's 2nd and 9. Wolverines at the Keys 28-yard line. First drive of this game. Vian kind of slowing it down a little bit here, sending in the play call. They're going to go with the same formation. 3 receivers to the left, 1 down low. Fletcher is the running back. Cash takes the snap. Looking to throw a pass, has a man over the middle. It's going to be caught by Folsom. He's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Vian Wolverines. Nice play, nice throw. Ledger Folsom does it again.
Yeah, that throw was a little bit behind his receiver, actually, but a good adjustment there by Folsom to turn around and track that ball, reel it in, and somehow maintain his balance and make his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point is pending. Trammell is the kicker as well. Stahl the holder. There's a snap. It's down. Kick is on the way, and it is good. 10:34 left in the first quarter. Vian 7, Keys nothing. We're back on the mix.
Prescription drug abuse is a growing epidemic in Oklahoma. The Salisaw Now Coalition has partnered with Stericycle to provide permanent drop-off box locations at local police departments in Salisaw, Roland, and Gore that can be used to safely dispose of prescription drugs. The boxes enable citizens to safely and anonymously remove prescription opioids and other medications from their homes. Be a part of the solution and take it to the box.
What does strength look like? Strength is building a business that lasts. It's working hard to make good things happen. Not just at work, but in your community and at home. It's being there for the people you care about. So what does strength look like? To us, it looks a whole lot like you. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
And welcome back to St. John Stadium, Clint. The Wolverines made it look easy.
Yeah, they did. They overcame that penalty on the kickoff return.
It's going to be kind of a short kick. Keys is going to have to get on it. They do at the very last second. It's going to be fielded by number 22, Travian Guthrie, the senior. It'll be 1st and 10 Keys.
Yeah, Adolph Stahl, the first man down the field, made initial contact. Let his fellow defenders come down and make the tackle. Very businesslike on that opening drive there for the Wolverines. Just marched right down the field, took care of business, got the touchdown.
Sorry about that. My headset just flew off my head.
It happens.
1st and 10 Cougars. They're at their own 30-yard line. It's going to be a snap give off to the running back. That is the man that returned the kick, number 22, Guthrie, and nothing there. It'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, good play there by Trace Sanders. He didn't make that tackle, but he took out a couple of the offensive linemen and clogged up that hole where that play was supposed to go.
The quarterback is number 1, Ryder Davis, a sophomore. We'll try to get you some of these other Cougars' names as well. They're gonna get the same thing Vian did, get him to jump offside.
Stahl was coming on that corner blitz, and they caught him. He'd walked up on the line, and he was going to come full bore into the backfield on that corner blitz, but they caught him. He's walked up there again. Let's see if he comes or if he drops out into coverage. We got another flag.
What's this one?
Got the defense again.
Got him again, so it's going to be a 1st down for, well, actually, with a loss on the first play.
Yeah, it's going to be real close. They may have to measure this one even. It's going to be really close.
See, the official looks over, and they're going to move it. It's a 1st down, Cougars, and then he had to snap the ball. .9:49 and counting here in the first quarter. It's going to be a quarterback keeper by Davis, maybe a yard or two. It'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, Tyson Murphy with the tackle there for the Wolverines. Came around from the left end, behind the play, and made the tackle.
Keys quickly to the line. They're going on the hurry-up offense. Davis tried to get him to jump. They don't. Good-looking kid, Davis. Tall kid.
Mm-hmm.
It's always good when your quarterback can see over your lineman. Snap. Looking, now rolling, looking. Now he's just going to take off, and not much there. He's going to get knocked out of bounds. They're going to get a late hit.
Yep.
That's going to be the 4th penalty on the Wolverines in the first 2 minutes and 48 seconds. We mentioned it, Clint.
That's going to be 2 first downs by way of penalty here for the Cougars. Yeah, gotta clean that stuff up.
Clock stop, 9:12 left here.
Yeah, personal foul.
So we're going to see where this spotted at. All the way down to the Vian 40-yard line.
Wow.
So they've gotten about 25 yards on penalties plus the 3 or 4 they picked up. So 30 yards in basically one play. It's going to be a handoff to Guthrie, and he's got some room, Clint. He's going to get across the 35 down to about the 34, and it's going to bring up 2nd and about 6.
Yeah, Mason Wright came up and made the hit, stopped him in his tracks. So decent field position here on this drive. See if they can keep momentum going. They've got the big receiver out there, number 2, Colt Ward, just a sophomore. He's got to go, what, 6'5"?
Now at least.
Probably out there.
Man in motion. They're going to fake it. Oh, ball's on the ground. It's a fight for it, and Wolverines got it. See if we can take a look at it here on the McDonald's. It's a replay. Oh, it went. That's okay. That's okay.
Yep. Amos Wright got in there and scooped it up.
So good job. Wolverines kind of make up for the penalties, Clint.
Yeah, that's got to have Coach Willis fired up there, giving them those first downs by way of penalty.
Hey, want to thank up Vian. They invited us, and I was able to come out, me and my wife, last night to the bonfire and saw Coach Willis and everybody. And Coach Willis, being grandpa, he's a different guy when he's out there with his grandkids.
That tends to happen, yeah.
1st and 10 here. High snap, but Mason Wright has it, and he is still on his feet. He's going to break outside of contain. He's at the 40, 45, 50. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. Going to try to stutter step a guy. He'll get all the way down to about the 6-yard line. Clint, that looked like Jonathan Taylor in Germany.
There
was nowhere to go, so he said, you know what, I'll just go out this way.
Yeah, look at these blocks here by Drayton Fletcher, though, just leading him down the field. Couple of big blocks.
Goes all the way inside the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Wolverine, or 1st and goal at the 7-yard line. 8:19 left. Clock is stopped. 1st and goal from the 7. 2 running backs. It's Wright and Fletcher. They give it to Drayton. He's going to follow his blockers, but it closes quickly. Gets to about the 5. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Yeah, good play there by that Keys defense, closing up that running lane. He had a little lane, but he couldn't get through it in time before it closed up on him. Vian looking to go up 14-0 here early on. You know, Vian would like to put this one away early, get their starters out, so
that would be
nobody
ideal.
Gets hurt, rest those guys up, get ready for next week.
That would be ideal. But
if they go up 14-0 here, that'll be a good step.
Keys may have other plans then. 2nd and goal. It's going to be a give to Mason Wright. He's just going to go all the way and outrun everybody along the right side. It's a touchdown, Wolverines. Clint, that was just him being patient and outrunning everybody.
Yep. Just beat everybody to the corner.
We don't even have the crowd mic on. It's just that loud here tonight. Makes it 13-0. Cash Trammell will stay on for the extra point.
Hear that band of gold, man. They sound good tonight. They're fired up.
They do. Here comes the snap. It's down. Kick is on the way, and it is good. 7:32 left. It's Vian 14. Keys nothing. We're in the 1st. We'll be back on the mix.
Forever Memories Funeral Services welcomes you to take advantage of the services they offer, from pre-planning to uniquely designing a celebration of the life journey of your loved one. Forever Memories has local ownership. They've lived in this community for many generations. With a caring staff and a beautiful facility, Forever Memories is dedicated to serving Sequoyah County and surrounding communities affordably with dignity. Forever Memories Funeral Services on Highway 101, just north of Sallisaw.
Looking to upgrade your job skills, preparing for a new career, or exploring different interests? Enroll today at Indian Capital Technology Center, where you can quickly gain the skills and experience you're looking for at a price you can afford. With campus locations in Muskogee, Sallisaw, Stillwell, and Tahlequah, there's an ICTC location near you. Indian Capital Technology Center. Careers start here.
14-0 Wolverines. 7:32 left. Quick score update. Grove 7, Sallisaw nothing. That's in the 1st quarter. There's a kickoff. It's going to be bouncing around and fielded by the Cougars. Nice return.
Yeah, out near the 40.
That was number 11, Jacob Kirk.
Dibble up on top of Hennessy 7-0, which the winner of that one gets the winner of this one.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough matchup. Those 2-3 matchups are always really, really good. But honestly, any matchup now since they shrunk them down to 16 teams, it makes top to bottom really, really tough. First and 10 Cougars from the 38-yard line. They're going to fake and throw. Pass is caught. Ooh, it was caught by Garrett LeMasters, but he took a hard hit. Gets to about the 40, only 2 yards.
Boy, he did.
Second down.
Mason Wright came up from that safety spot, had a little head of steam, and just cut the wheels right out from underneath the receiver. No yards after catch. I'm going to give him 3.
Second and 7 from the 41. They did give him 3 yards.
Sending in a new play from the sideline.
Snap. It's going to be a handoff to number 22, Guthrie. He's going to plow his way across the 45 to the 46, so it's going to bring up 3rd and short for the Cougars.
Yeah, Trey Sanders with the tackle. It's going to be 3rd and 2, they're going to call it officially.
Clock's rolling. 6:47 and counting. Hand off to Guthrie again, and he's going to slip through, Clint. He's going to have enough for the first down, close to midfield to the 49. It'll be a first down Cougars.
Yeah, good little run there. Got just enough to move the chains. Well, if you're Keys, you want to put together some first downs here, and at the very least, just try to limit Vian's possessions.
First and 10 from their side of the 49-yard line. Oh, there's all kinds of trouble there, but Davis able to reel in the snap. It was high. He gets it and saves it from being a disaster. Gets about 2 yards out of it.
Yeah, he kind of juggled that snap, finally got a handle on it. Amos Wright put him on the ground.
6:02 and counting.
2nd and 8 here for the Cougars.
Davis takes the snap. There's a penalty on the play. We're going to get a false start.
No, they're going to get offsides against Vian again. It was over there on that far sideline. So going to give them another 5 yards here. It's Vian defense.
That's the 5th penalty.
Yeah.
That's 30 yards and penalties here.
I think they've given it more penalty yardage than they have
actually,
yards of offense.
35 yards off 5 penalties here. First half of this first quarter.
Yeah, gotta dial in a little bit and focus.
So 2nd and 3 now for Keys. Davis takes the snap. He's going to quarterback keeper all the way, but the Wolverines are ready for it. Number 67, Garrett Hunt was in there.
Yeah, big Riley Ellis, the tackling machine.
It's going to be a loss. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 5 after about a 2-yard loss.
Yeah, that D-line did a good job. Kept Ellis clean. Let him fly in there and make that tackle.
.5:10 and counting. Pistol set for the Cougars. Davis takes the snap. It's going to be a give to Guthrie, and nothing there. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The Wolverines bring the house, and they catch him, and it's going to bring up 4th and 5 for the Cougars.
Yeah, Tyson Murphy, Garrett Hunt and company shut that play down before it ever got a chance to get off the ground. Just blew up the offensive line.
See what the Cougars do. Probably going to go for it here. And they get the Wolverines to jump off again.
Got him again. Yep, that's going to give them another first down.
6th penalty against Vian here in the first, less than 8 minutes. And that's about the 4th offsides.
Yeah, Coach Willis sends in a sub here. He's getting frustrated with some of those young men on that defensive line. He's going to get one of them over here and give him some coaching.
So it's a first down now. Another first down for Keys. Wolverine's got to clean this up, Clint.
Yeah, they got to.
It's getting a lot of hand now.
Got to dial in focus here.
Hand off to Guthrie, and he's going to take his time. There's a flag on the play, and Guthrie's going to spit out of there, and there's another flag on the play, so probably holding here.
I think the first one may be a hold.
I think in the second one just affirmed it. Officials going to have a huddle here.
Yeah, they're going to bring everybody in and talk about it.
Thanks to Vian Schools for having us. Coach Willis letting us in. And also feeding us.
Treating us like family, like they always do.
Like they always do. We get that from all the schools around here, and that does not go unnoticed or unappreciated, I promise you.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they're
I think there's two separate penalties. They're trying to figure out which is which. So we have personal foul, shot block against against Vian. Well, that's penalty number 7.
How do you get a shot block on the defense? I don't know about that call, but that's what he signaled, but don't believe that was necessarily what the foul was. But anyway, it results in a 15-yard pickup for the Cougars. That's going to put the ball all the way down at about the 17-yard line. Vian giving up far more penalty yardage than they are yards of total offense. Just can't have that here in the postseason.
50 yards on 7 penalties here in the first quarter for Vian. They throw a man in motion. They're going to hand it off to the man in motion. That's number 11, Jacob Kirk.
Oh, he got rocked.
Oh, yeah, he's not going to get much. Second down and 10.
Yeah, he got met by Mason Wright. Mason taking out a little frustration, I think, on the running back there. They're going to give him 2 yards. Yeah, I think Mason Wright trying to set an example out there and say, guys, come on. We got to clean this up.
2nd and 8 from the 15. High snap. They're going to give it to Garrett Lemasters, and he's going to rumble his way down to about the 13-yard line. So 2 more yards will bring up 3rd and 5, which the Wolverines got to stay on side, Clint. I mean, I don't know.
They do. Yeah, Riley Ellis and Adolph Stahl combined on the tackle. Yeah, they just gotta pay attention, gotta focus. Mental miscues, spelling trouble early on here for the Wolverines.
Go under 3 minutes here in the first quarter. 14-0, Vian. But Keys has it 3rd and 5 from the Wolverine 12-yard line. Ryder Davis takes the snap, rolls to his right, looking, throws a pass. There's a flag on the play, throws it out of bounds, incomplete. Probably going to be a hold here.
I do believe it is, as right out there as the quarterback was rolling out. Yeah, it's going to be a hold against Keys, so that'll back him up.
And Vian's going to accept it, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 15 from the 22.
Make that 3rd down much harder to convert here.
I know what Coach Willis is thinking here, because you get them 3rd and long, they're probably going to try to throw it, so you're going to try to get a sack and take them completely out of field goal range. It's already in the second quarter up in Grove. Sallisaw trails 7-0.
Yeah, so after the penalty, that puts the ball out at the 22-yard line.
Clock stop, 2:39.
Keys getting their play in, getting their personnel lined up. Oh my goodness! Got to get another offside against that Vian defense. Had a defender again that was going to blitz. Coach Willis, he's seen enough. He's called a timeout. He's going to get his troops over here and give them a good talking to.
We'll take it with him. We'll be back on The Mix. And we're back here at St. John Stadium, Clint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 offside penalties for the Wolverines, plus the 2 personal fouls. That is a lot of penalty yardage.
I'll tell you what, you see Coach Willis take that hat off and throw it down on the ground, rip that headset off. I wouldn't want to have to come over and join that huddle.
Now it's 3rd and 10 now from the 17. Ryder Davis all by himself. Puts a man in motion. That's Guthrie. They're going to fake the end around, throw it over the middle, wide open for the touchdown. Benton Martin.
Yeah, good-looking pass.
See McDonald's replay. Yeah, he was wide open.
Gave him a clean pocket, put it on his receiver. Good pass.
Well,
maybe that will serve as a bit of a wake-up call.
I don't know. I don't know what needs to wake him up. I mean, it's the playoffs.
Coach Willis didn't wake him up during that last time out. I don't know if anything will. He was
Starr,
fired up.
Tanner Starr on for the extra point. The snap is high. The kick is up, but it is good. 2:34 left in the first. We'll take a timeout as well. 14-7 Wolverines. We're back on the mix.
Aiken Store is your barbecue feed and more store. In the lower feed room, we're serving the River Valley's best barbecue. From brisket, pulled pork, smoked bologna, cheddar sausage to baby back ribs and the absolute best sides. The lower feed room features a steady stream of live music. And next door, Aiken Store stocks cold drinks, snacks, grocery, and merch, plus a full line of feed for all your animals. Aiken Store. Open 7 days, 4 miles east of 59 on Highway 101 north of Sallisaw.
Show your hometown pride with a School Spirit debit card from First Star Bank. Each time you make a purchase with your School Spirit debit card, First Star Bank will make a donation to your school district. You make a purchase, they make a donation. Everyone wins. Support your school with First Star Bank's School Spirit debit card. First Star Bank has donated over $100,000 to local schools through the School Spirit program. Debit cards may be ordered online at firststar-bank.com.
We're back here at St. John Stadium in Vian, Clint. We got a ball game, 14-7. Vian in front. Again, there's just too many penalties, and Coach Willis is fit to be tied out there, and I don't blame him. I was going to tell him if he needs to get these kids to run that out of their system, I know a guy right here.
Yeah, you do indeed.
And there's going to be a kickoff return. That is number 11, Adolph Stahl, and he's going to get up to the 44. So good starting field position for the Wolverines. Clint, right now you got to put your head down. You got to take Keys back out of this game. They're the underdog. They're coming in here. They're going to throw everything they got at you, and you cannot give them any glimmer of hope.
Yeah. I got a feeling this Wolverine offense is going to come out here and strike hard and fast.
Still 7-0. Grove on top of Sallisaw. That's in the second quarter.
Dibble and Wyandotte tied up at 7 apiece.
I figured that was a good Hennessy.
Hennessy, yes.
Yeah, I figured that'd be a good game. 1st and 10 Wolverines. Mason Wright in on the Wildcat. Takes the snap. He's going to pitch it to Drayton Fletcher. He's got some good blocking. So good gain across midfield to the 50 or 40. No, they'll put it right at the 56 yards. It's 2nd and 4.
Yep, Adolph Stahl with a good block down the field. Weber's Falls down 16-0 at Wacomas.
Ooh.
Yeah,
that's a tough place to play.
That's a tough matchup there.
Sure, everybody tuning in wherever you're watching us. Let us know, 918-790-1051. My buddy Grant Tracy texted me earlier. He didn't tell me where they're at. He may be at home. I don't know, but I doubt it. Those
rarely
guys
are they? Yeah.
Always on the road. Let us know where you're listening. 918-790-1051. Trammell fakes it. Going to throw a pass. He's got a man. He overthrows him though.
Yeah, he had Trace
Sanders was out there, but Trace was kind of laid off the blocks. There was some good coverage there by Keys, and they kind of let him not get free, and that's all it took.
Yep, Sanders beat double coverage.
Here is a score update. Davis up 7-0 over Cassidy.
Okay. Pecola up 8-0 over Pawnee. Another one of our area teams.
The Pawnee Black Bears? Oh, they're tough,
I think
man.
so.
That's a tough.
Yeah, Pecola up 8-0 there. Let's see how Panama is after this play.
It's 3rd and 4. It's going to be a pitch to Mason Wright, and he does not get it, Clint.
No, they're going to give him 1. So it's going to bring up 4th and 3.
Keys is out there playing like they want this thing, Clint. It's going to be, like you said, 4th and 3 from the 49. Vian looks like they're going to go for it. Here they go, 4th and 3 from the 49. Trammell is the quarterback. He takes the snap. He's going to give it to Mason Wright. Mason's going to get hit in the hole, and he's not going to get it, Clint.
Didn't get it.
Only gets a yard, and Keys turns him over on downs.
Again, that big nose tackle. Big man in there, number 69, Dylan Blair, just clogging up all the running lanes. Not letting his offensive lineman fire off the ball.
So turnover to the Cougars. We're still in the first quarter. They only trail 14-7, and they've got every out. We always say if the stadium could tilt for momentum, we'd be upside down right now because that's all over on that Keys sideline right now. Coach Brown's got his team ready to go.
Vian needs a big defensive play here, a big turnover or something to get this momentum back.
Davis rolls, throws a pass. It's going to be caught by number 6, Johnny Combs, and he's going to be close to a first down. They're going to give it to him. Yeah, he got 12 yards. It'll be 1st and 10 Cougars.
Yeah, Mason Wright in coverage, takes him out of bounds over on the far sideline. Things not going well for our Panama local squad. They're down 24-0 at Pawhuska.
Yeah,
That's a tough team. Tough matchup there.
1st and 10. Davis is going to hand it off right up the middle. That's Guthrie, and he's going to lose the ball maybe.
I think he was down.
I'm going to say he was down, but he got 5 yards, 2nd and 5. So Keys is gashing the Wolverines right now, and they're going, hurry up.
Yeah, they kind of got the Wolverines on their heels. Good play here. Just get back on the line and go fast.
Snap, Davis, Guthrie again. No, he's going to keep it, and he's going to try to break, contain. He will not. Adolph Stahl gets him back at about the 38. It'll be a 3-yard loss. It'll be 3rd and 7. Actually, they're going to put it back at the 39, so a 4-yard loss. 3rd and 8 coming up. Well, 3rd and 7 still. 15 seconds. They don't have to snap it. I don't think they will, Clint, unless they try to catch Vian off guard here. And they will not. So at the end of the first quarter, we got a good one. It's the Wolverines 14, the Cougars 7. We're back on the mix.
Ready for a smile that feels as good as it looks? At Aesthetic Dental Institute, Dr. Henshaw specializes in transforming lives with dental implants, the permanent solution to missing teeth. And with IV sedation, you can relax and feel comfortable during any procedure. For those who need a full restoration, full arch implants give you back your smile in just one day. Call Aesthetic Dental Institute today at 918-775-4431. Aesthetic Dental Institute, where your beautiful, healthy smile is their top priority.
When you need a plumber, your ace in the hole is Rocky Top Plumbing. Whether it's new construction, remodels, repairs, commercial, or residential, Rocky Top's got you covered. Serving eastern Oklahoma, we do video drain inspection, line locating, sewer lines, water lines, natural gas, and propane lines, plus excavation, tankless water heaters, and more. Financing is available. Rocky Top Plumbing, where a flush beats a full house. Dial 918-776-7655. Rocky Top Plumbing. License number 54559.
We're back here at St. John's Stadium. It's 14-7 Wolverines. If we start the second, Keys has a 3rd and 7 from Vian's 39-yard line. Davis is the quarterback. He has it. He's going to roll to his right again, trying to do a throwback. Vian has it read well, and the ball's on the ground, and the Wolverines have it. There's the big turnover that they needed, Clint.
Yep, Mason Wright scooped it up.
That was great play call. Benton Martin caught it. But I don't think he ever really had it really secured, Clint. Tried to maybe take off before he had it fully secured, and Vian was there. It wasn't going to be a first down, but it would have been positive yardage, but now it's a turnover, and Vian going to try to get all that momentum back.
Yeah, Carter Madsen came up with the big hit, put his hat right on the ball, jarred it loose, and Mason Wright happened to be right there to scoop it up.
Second turnover of the night for the Cougars, so Vian's got to take advantage of that. What they can't do, they got Fletcher here in the slot.
Yeah, they need to hit Folsom here on another big pass.
There's a snap. They're going to fake it. They're looking downfield. Trammell out of the backfield, going to get to right, and he's going to catch it, but a good defensive play out there by number 40, Clint Brown.
Yeah, he was looking for Fletcher or Folsom down the field, but good check down. Wright's a good safety valve out there.
That's a good wheel route there, but he had to throw it a little high arced, and Mason had to go back to it, but still positive yardage. It'll be 2nd and 5. Shout out to our camera guys. Of course, Russell over here.
Some of the best in the
great
business.
Job. I'll put him up against anybody, my friend. 2nd and 5. Trammell puts Folsom in motion. They're going to give it to him on the end of the round. He's going to try to use his speed. He's got some moves. He's across midfield, still on his feet, all the way to the 45-yard line. Pedro Folsom put his hand on the ground, Clinton kept his balance and fought his way for a big first down.
Yeah, good cut right there at the line of scrimmage. Cut inside that defender that was trying to crash in on him.
So 1st and 10 from the Keys 46-yard line. 14-7, Vian. He's made this a contest here in the first quarter. Trammell has a Fletcher in motion. They give it to him on the end around this time. He's got blockers. Mason Wright just decleats his man. And it'll be a first down, Wolverines. Wow, good blocking by Mason downfield.
Yeah, Mason's fired up. He's angry out there. That defense has not been playing well. He's fired up, and he's taking out some frustration on some of these dudes here.
Knocks him out of bounds with 10:41 to go in the second quarter. It'll be 1st and 10, Vian from the Keys 28-yard line. Looks like we're going to go with a pistol set. No, actually, it's going to be a shotgun set with Cash Trammell. Folsom and Fletcher are the receivers. Folsom in motion this time. They're going to fake the end around, give it to Mason right up the middle. And Clint, it's been tough sledding in the middle. He gets down to the 24, so he gets 4. Quick score update: Grove 14, Sallisaw nothing. That's in the second quarter.
I don't see the big nose man out there in the game currently.
Yeah, he was been a big. He's been a big run stopper for them.
Yeah, he's been a force out there on that defensive line.
Mason is in the Wildcat. Drayton's to his right side. It's going to be a option play. Mason's going to cut inside, and he's got some room. This time he's hopping around defenders. He's going to shake and bake all the way to the end zone. 24 yards, touchdown, Mason Wright.
Ooh, that was one of those Tecmo Bowl moves there. My goodness. That was like when he had Bo Jackson on Tecmo Bowl. Nobody could touch him.
There you go.
What a cut, though, at the line of scrimmage. Good vision.
It's like a hop jump cut.
Man.
Makes it 20-7 with 9:57 left here in the second quarter. So Vian took all that momentum that Keys had and stole it back a little, but the Cougars still in this game. Bad snap. Kick is up, though, and it is good. 9:57 left. It's Vian 21, Keys 7. We're in the second. We'll be back on the mix.
Harry Robinson Sallisaw Ford is your hometown dealer. The biggest selection, the best prices, and more for your trade. The best deals on the lot are on the front row. The manager specials, always a big selection and even bigger discounts. And while some dealers are charging over sticker price for a new vehicle, Harry Robinson Sallisaw Ford has never and will never charge over MSRP. It's our hometown promise. Good luck to all area teams. Harry Robinson Sallisaw Ford, 1 mile south of exit 308 off of I-40 in Sallisaw.
And we're back at St. John's Stadium. That's the answer Vian needed, Clint. They got the big turnover. Mason got the recovery, and you're right. He is paying. He's upset out there.
Yeah, that's kind of a whole different Mason Wright than what we've seen this season. He's trying to light a fire under his team. Some good senior leadership out there.
Say, he's a good leader out there, and usually how Mason goes, the team goes. And you can say that for several players out there. We've had games where Mason's not playing well, and Cash will step up, or Grady, or Ledger. That's a good thing about having a lot of seniors on your team is they've been there, they've done that. This is they know what to do.
Yeah, they know what it takes to get back to that title game.
Hey, can we just real quick say how awesome this field looks with this turf?
Oh, it's amazing.
Goodness, it looks good. And well deserved. Trammell will kick off. Let's see if they try to kick one deep here. They've been kind of short kicking them, and he will put it on the ground. It'll bounce. It'll roll. It's going to be fielded by number 11, Jacob Kirk, and the Wolverines are going to swarm. Here comes a penalty flag from Lake Tenkiller.
Yeah, Trey Sanders, the first man down the field.
That was impressive, Clint. That went like 30 yards, that flag.
Yeah.
That's a good throw. There's a hold.
He's got a good arm.
My goodness.
Yep, it's going to be a hold. So it's going to go against Keys. That's going to put the ball back about the 18-yard line or so. See where they mark it off from. Yeah, they're going to mark it off. Yeah, put it back about the 18.
I'm just glad I got my stool. I'd left it here. You mentioned we haven't been here since the Spire game, and I couldn't find it. And I said, I bet I left it at Vian. And sure enough, it was here waiting on me.
This is actually the first time the Wolverines have played here in 3 weeks.
Wow. There's the snap. It's going to be a give. I believe it's Guthrie. He's got some room, and he's going to squirt across the 20 to about the 23. 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Riley Ellis in there.
I believe it's Travion Guthrie.
I think so. Actually, that was Adolph Stahl. Saw the 1 on his jersey, but there was another one there as well. So that was Stahl, number 11.
Got people watching all over the place, Clint. I'll have to get to them at halftime. We got so many people texting in. Wolverines show patience. Don't jump off. That's good.
Yep, some good discipline there.
So Davis will reset. Takes the snap, gives it to Guthrie again. He's going to try to get his way out. He will not get across. Well, they'll give him the 26. So it's going to rig up 3rd and short. 3rd and about 2.
Got met by Trey Sanders. 3rd and short here for Keys.
Still 14-0 Grove on top of Sallisaw in the second. Up there, and is it Delaware County? I think it's still Delaware County up there. It's a long ways up there, though. 3rd and 2 for Keys from their own 26. Snap, give it to Guthrie again, and he loses the ball. It's on the ground, and the Wolverines have it, I think, Clint.
I think
they did. Yep. They got the recovery. See if we can get it in time there. It just popped out of there.
I think that was Garrett Hunt that scooped it up.
Looked like a helmet on it. It just kind of sat there. Nobody knew. It kind of came from out of nowhere. And that's the 3rd turnover for the Cougars. They do not need that.
Boy, another good hit, though. Defender just got right in there, put his helmet right on the ball and jarred it loose. Garrett Hunt, defensive lineman, was right there and reeled it in. So Vian set up here just inside Keith's 30-yard line.
29-yard line officially. 1st and 10. 8:34 left here before halftime. Vian trying to open this one up a little bit. Already up 21-7. Trammell takes the snap, gives it on a little delay to Mason Wright, follows his blockers patiently, and he's going to get out of there. He's at the 20, and there's a flag on the play. He's going to get to about the 15. I think we're going to have a hold here.
I think so.
Sometimes whenever you're doing that little zone, that little zone stretch play, your lineman can only block so much.
Yeah, that one's going to come back. Well, good patience, though, by Wright, just tucking in there behind his blockers, waiting for an opening. Unfortunately, that one's going to come back.
10th penalty against Vian tonight.
We're going to put it back at the 34.
70 yards in penalties here in the first half.
Let's put the ball back at the 34-yard line. 1st and 15.
Clock is rolling. Hey, we got the, not to knock on wood, we're getting that clock fixed. It seems to be working fine. Thanks to Russ. Snap, give to Fletcher. Drayton's up the middle this time, and he's going to keep his balance. He's going to go to the 10. They'll get him there. 24 yards. They'll give him the 10, so 24 yards. It'll be 1st and goal, Wolverines.
That was some classic Chris Berman rumbling, bumbling, stumbling there. He got hit and just maintained his balance somehow and picked up an extra 10-plus yards.
Just great, like you mentioned, great balance, great vision. They fake it to this time. Oh, it somehow gets through, and Mason Wright takes it in. Clint, I thought that was a pick 6 for Keys. Mason Wright has it.
Yeah, that was number 11, Jacob Kirk, tried to jump that route. If he could have got it, he might have taken it to the house, but didn't get there in time. Got it through to Mason. He took it in the end zone.
Makes it 27-7. Extra point pending. Trammell on for the extra point. snap is down, kick is on the way, and it is good. 7:50 left before halftime. Wolverines up 28-7. We'll be back in 30 seconds on The Mix.
When it comes to insurance, it's important to have a plan that fits you.
We ready?
A plan that's too small can leave you without adequate protection.
Huh?
And with a plan that's too big, you may pay for insurance you don't need. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help you design a plan that meets your needs, so it's just right for you.
Ready?
Insurance that fits just right.
For auto, home, or life insurance, see Shelter Agent Randall Baker in Salisaw.
Back at St. John Stadium, Vian up 28-7. Clint, I went good all week. Didn't have any pop of any kind, any soda. I've had 2 today.
Falling off the wagon, my friend.
Well, I was having like 4 a day.
Okay,
so
well.
2 a week,
Yeah,
not too bad.
That's
right?
better.
These games get me stressed out, dude. It's either smoke cigarettes or drink Sprite. So
I'd go with Sprite.
Figure Sprite's the best way to go.
I'm tough enough for Sprite, but I don't think I'm tough enough for the alternative.
Not anymore. Wolverines, Keys was kind of keeping us the game and hanging in there. The Wolverines decided they had enough of that and put 2 quick touchdowns up off 2 turnovers. There's the kick. Good kick this time. Fielded by the Cougars. That is number 16. Braxton Fitz, and he takes a hard hit.
Man, did he ever? That was Carter Madsen.
Fitz listed as a freshman, and
welcome to the
varsity team.
Uh-huh.
He's done better than me. I had my moment. Welcome to the varsity team on the freshman as a freshman on the practice field, and 1 hit was enough for me. Nope, I'm gonna go shoot basketball instead. Well, he's tougher than I am. 1st and 10 from the 23. Keys trying to get back in this game. Davis going to give it to Guthrie, and Guthrie again just taking his time. Patient run, he fumbles the ball. Did the Wolverines get it?
They said they do. They got it.
So a 3rd straight fumble for Keys. Again, just helmet on football.
Yeah,
puts it in the air, and the Wolverines have it 1st down. 4 turnover tonight.
Just the way they coach you up. Come in there and put your hat on the ball. Try to jar it loose.
Right there. Absolutely.
Set this offense up with great field position. They're spotted at the 32 of Keys.
Just like we were talking about Vian with the penalties, giving Keys extra life. You cannot turn the ball over.
No, you can't. You can't give this offense any more opportunities than you have to. They will make you pay.
1st and 10 from the 27.
Oh, we were missing a player.
Yeah.
Still 12 seconds left here on the play clock. Plenty of time to get set and get the play off.
4 receivers, 2 to each side. Now Wright is in motion. We're going to give it to Fletcher. And Fletcher's got room on the right side of the field, and he's just going to walk into the end zone. 27 yards out.
Yeah. Adolph Stahl, some good blocking down the field that time.
Yeah, they put Mason in motion and towards the left side. Everybody's eyes kind of went that way. And just that split second gave Drayton enough time to just take it down 27 yards. And the Wolverines are now up 34-7.
Yeah, made them pay for that turnover.
Grove just threw an absolute bomb to take a 21-0 lead over Salisaw. They're still in the second. Snap, kick, it is good. 35-7, we'll keep it here. Let's kind of get some scores updated here. We mentioned 21 to 0. 16-0. Pecola is up in their game over Pawnee. Davis up 21-0 on Cassidy. I believe that's who they're playing. Let's see, Broken Bow. They're up 22-14. Forget who they're playing. Who is Broken Bow playing? I got 8 brackets here in front of me, and I can see Broken Bow is hosting Wagner. Well, we know Wagner's always good.
Hennessy 21-14 over Dibble.
Okay.
So got a good matchup there. Again, the winner of that one gets the winner of this one.
Well, it's been all Wolverines here. It was 14-7. Keys had all the momentum, but 3 fumbles and 3 touchdowns. 3 fumbles for Keys, 3 touchdowns for Vian. And just like that, it's 35-7. Trammell puts the ball on the tee. Trying to, anyway. There we go.
Now he's ready.
Here comes the kick, and it's going to be another deep kick. It's going to be fielded by number 16. That's Fitz again. This time he's going to rumble his way across the 30 to the 31. It's a good return by that young man.
Yep, met by Mr. Stahl again. I tell you what, he is all over the field tonight making plays offensively, defensively. Playing himself a good ball game tonight.
That's what you want, though.
Some more of that senior leadership.
7:23 left here before halftime. 35-7 Wolverines. Keys got to hold on to the ball now, Clint.
Yeah, they're up against the wall now.
Davis by himself puts a man in motion. That's Guthrie going to fake it to him, looking downfield. Oh, he's in trouble. Sidesteps, throws a long pass, floats it, and Mason Wright is going to intercept it. It'll be the 4th straight turnover for Keys, the 5th overall. Good-looking pass, Clint. He just kind of floated it a little bit.
Yeah, he did. Mason just kind of played center field and got underneath it, sized it up, and made the catch.
So Wolverines will take over on their own 30. At least they're not in positive territory this time if you're a Keys Cougar fan.
I don't know if that's going to matter. This offense is they're rolling right now.
Yeah, they
were kind of got this Keys team reeling a little bit here. So we'll see. Still, so we've been in the 7-minute mark of this game for a long time now.
Quick touchdowns, and now the Wolverines will have Trammell at quarterback. There's the snap, quick throw to Ledger Folsom off the screen, and Clint, he's going to cut across the field. He's at the 50, turns on the Jets, 40, 30, 20, 10, touchdown, 70 yards. Ledger Folsom, that was all him after the catch, Clint.
Wow, reverse field, cut all the way across the field, outran everybody. What a play.
We heard about this young man's speed from the coaches at Media Day, and that's the first time we've really seen it in the open field like that, and it is all Wolverine.
And just his field vision, too, to see all the way across the field and see that running lane.
Stragglers in Bakersfield, California. That's where our buddy Michael Binge is at. That's where he's from.
Okay.
He's traveled out there today. So, shout out from the streets of Bakersfield. 42-7, Wolverines up. Still 7:01 left before halftime. We'll be back on the mix.
There's a Kubota for every job. You'll find the one for your job at Gray Brothers, serving the Fort Smith and Poteau area. Gray Brothers equipment is staffed with friendly experts ready to help you step up to the Kubota mower, tractor, or excavator right for you. For residential, construction, farming, and more, Gray Brothers offers the machines and the service you can depend on. Kubota's signature orange is the sign of quality. At Gray Brothers, if you pick orange, you'll never get a lemon.
We're back here at St. John Stadium. Check out these stats, Clint. Trammell has 123 yards passing with 3 touchdowns. Mason Wright has 69 yards rushing with a touchdown and a receiving touchdown. Drayton Fletcher has 109 yards and 2 touchdowns. Folsom has 106 yards and 2 touchdowns and a 13-yard rush.
Wow.
That's called picking up the pieces at the last half of the first quarter.
Trammell averaging about 30 yards per completion. That's a pretty good QBR. I'm not doing all that math.
Yeah, I'm no Mel Kiper, but that's pretty good stats. And, again, we're still at the 7-minute mark. I'm going to go back and watch this game.
Yeah, it's been a good at least 10 minutes that we've been at in that 7th minute here.
Yeah, it's kind of Michael Binge is one of our salespeople at the mix. Been with us for a while, and He came to us from Bakersfield, and that's where his family's at. And he went to see his family, and he left this morning to go to Bakersfield. So
that's cool.
Kind of cool that the stragglers are out there. Not much room out there again for Keys. I believe that was Mr. Fitz again.
Got number 70, Axel Branham, freshman, the first man down the field making contact that time. Always see this freshman sneaking in here, getting some playing time on special teams and making it count.
And then you see him the next year
Yep.
with the first stringers. Hey, that's how you got to do it.
Earn those stripes.
So the Keys Cougars, Clint, they just need to put a drive together here. They've turned them all over. I think 4 straight possessions. They've got to just get something.
I think they're
something going here.
I think they're a little rattled here.
Which is understandable, but you got to hold on to the ball here, and it's easy for me to say, 100 feet up here. Snap's going to be a little end around to Combs, and nothing there. He's going to get tackled back at about the 20-yard line. It's going to be a 4-yard loss, 2nd and 14.
Yep, Amos Wright with the tackle.
I've never been to Bakersfield.
No, nor have I.
I'd like to. A lot of country music history there.
There is indeed.
Actually, 2nd and 13 after the 3-yard loss. Yeah, that's right. I'll start singing a lot. I like Dwight Yoakam, and I love Buck Owen, so I'll be up here tiger by the tail it in a second. Snap. It's going to be a handoff. Looks like that is Guthrie again, and he's going to find his way back to about the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long.
Nothing. The entire defensive line shut down that play. Riley Ellis came up from his linebacker spot as well.
Yeah, something changed with Vian's defense. They adjusted, and they were getting 6-7 yards on that play. But Vian's done a good job of adjusting.
Yeah, they put number 76, Caden Gilbert, out there on the D-line, and he's played really well since he came in.
Snap. Davis looking downfield. Now he's going to take off running. He's got some room, and he's going to get across the 35 to the 36. It'll be a 1st down.
Yeah, Adolph Stahl cut him down, or he would have picked up another pretty good piece of yardage.
That's a nice heads-up play by Davis for the sophomore. He was looking downfield, nothing was there, so he said, you know what, I'm going to use my feet. Always good to have a mobile quarterback. Whenever times like that, when there's nothing there, he can just tuck it and run. That's exactly what he did, and he got a 1st down. So Davis gets the play call, puts a man in motion. That's Combs. They give it to him on the end around, and nothing there. They're going to take him down for another loss back to the 34, so it'll be 2nd and 12.
Amos Wright with another great play in the backfield. Well, he got back there in a hurry, broke up that play.
Another freshman, Amos Wright. Clock is rolling, 4:45 left before halftime. Davis has it, going to roll to his left this time. He's in trouble, he's going to get sacked. Big loss on the play.
And Mr. Amos Wright once again.
Yeah, he got blindsided. Luckily for Keys, he held onto the ball because he got hit hard.
Yeah, Adolph Stahl had him kind of sized up and was going to keep containment on him, and then Amos Wright came up from behind the play and just took down the QB.
4th sack of the night for Vian.
Yeah,
21-0 Grove at halftime over Sallisaw. 3rd and 20 now from the 27. Here comes Vian. They're going to probably send the house. Nope, only going to send 4. Looking to throw. Davis has time, and he's going to miss it in complete little contact.
A little bump,
but
yeah.
Not much. It might have been over his head anyway, so it's going to bring it 4th down.
Yeah, a little bump, but they just said it was inconsequential. Yep, so it's going to be 4th and 20. Backed up here in their own end of the field. It's going to see the punt squad on for Keys.
3:53 left before the break. Snap. That's a good kick by Davis, and it's going to bounce, and Stahl's going to pick it up at the 40. He's going to have to reverse field, and yeah, he might have should have let that one go, but once he caught it, he was kind of in no man's land, and well, it'll still be 1st and 10 Wolverines.
Good hands, though, getting that one in, because that's one thing with this artificial turf. That ball takes an entirely different bounce off of this than it does natural grass.
You know, I was telling Coach Boyd last night that I kind of miss the Vian. We used to call it the Vian home field advantage. But I don't know. The Bermuda may still be growing. Mine kind of is. It still may be growing out here, so I don't know.
I mowed last weekend.
I need to.
On
but
Saturday,
I'm not
wearing
going
shorts
to.
and a T-shirt, and then Sunday it was like 35 degrees. So I'm glad I did it on Saturday.
Trammell is going to take the snaps, going to give to Fletcher. Drady is in trouble, and he's not going to get out of there. He's going to lose a couple yards. It'll be second and about 12.
You know, one thing about this, having this turf and playing on it all season, practicing it on it all season, I think that's going to help as they advance through the postseason, though, because we've seen that when you get to those neutral sites where they played on that turf, and it's a different feel. It's entirely different.
Different shoes, different everything.
And so I think that's going to really help out these Wolverines here, you know, as they've grown accustomed to playing on this artificial surface.
They certainly lost 3. It'll be second and 13. Got a couple of texts about the halftime show. Oh, absolutely. We're going to show the bands. I don't know if Keys has one, but I know that Vian will definitely show them.
They're dressed out in their full marching uniforms.
Give to Mason Wright. He got maybe a yard, Clint. It's going to be third and long.
Nothing doing, yeah. I think I'd look for some Ledger Folsom. You get the ball in his hands, and, man, good things are going to happen.
42-7 is your score. Real quick, Legal ID, you're listening to the Mix 105.1. KXMX, Muldrow, Sallisaw, Roland, Fort Smith, Vian. Of course, watching on Facebook or YouTube, wherever you're at in this great world, we appreciate you tuning in here for our first round coverage from St. John Stadium. Right in motion, they're going to fake it to him, give it to Fletcher, and he's going to get across the 35 to about the 39. So 6, it's going to bring up 4th and 6.
Yeah, good job by that D-line out there, just kind of closing up all the running lanes. Offense going to stay on the field.
Yeah, I think they are. See if they might short punt it here.
Yeah, Trammell is the punter, so he might do a little rugby kick here.
Maybe try to get him to jump off sides. Yeah, I see Coach Willis. Yeah, he's going to jump back and do a little pooch kick here. Snap, Trammell. Oh, great kick. He bombs that one. It's going to roll. It does take a Keys bounce to the left, but it's still going to go inside the 20 to about the 17. So good kick there by Trammell.
Yeah, nobody back.
I'm friends with his mom on Facebook, and she was like, I didn't know he could kick with that field goal last week.
He's
turned into quite the kicker, man.
Has. Vian's got a legacy of good kickers here, and he's
I'm telling
following
most of
right
them
in their shoes.
with the last name Mendoza since we've been doing it. But
that's quite a luxury to have those two young men for as long as they did.
Listen, if you can just kick extra points at the high school level, you're doing great.
Yep.
Which Vian is surely capable of that. So it's 1st and 10 Keys from their own 17. They have 3 timeouts and a minute and a half to work with. Davis looking to throw downfield, throws a long pass. His man fell down, or the Vian man fell down. It's going to be number 6, Johnny Combs, and he may house it, Clint. He's going to 83 yards. The Vian defender fell down. He was wide open, and Davis did a good job of putting it on him.
Yeah, good throw. Put
Great
it right
throw
on his
for
man.
83 yards and a touchdown for the Cougars. They needed that.
Yep, great throw. Took advantage of the defender losing his footing and going down. Nobody else back. Going to see number 18, Tanner Starr, on to attempt the extra point.
Here's the snap. It's down. Kick is away, and it is good. So 1:19 left, so we'll keep it here. 42-14. Wolverines in front.
Let's see if the Wolverines don't try to come out and get that touchdown back before the end of the half here. Keys will get the ball to start the second half. They won the toss and deferred.
So sounds like maybe the Hogs and Coach Ed Orgeron talking.
Yeah.
I mean, since you can legally pay players now, that might be a good fit.
He's a player's coach for sure. I mean, if I was a young recruit, I'd love to go play for him.
He's something else. I've actually met him a couple of times back when I was actually working for the Razorbacks, and he's a great guy, dude. What you see on is exactly what he is. He's like Coach Sperry. There's nothing to hide there.
He's a fiery guy.
And he's a great guy too. He's a great guy. Hard handshake too, boy. Woo.
Oh, he's a big dude.
Yeah.
Still hits the weights all the time. Yeah, he's a big guy. Yeah, they said he'd get in there and hit in the weight room with his players.
Oh yeah.
Routinely.
I think that'd be a good hire for Orange. I really do. That'd be a great hire, actually. Go him and there's the kick. We'll get back to that. It's going to be fielded by the Wolverine. Oh, it's Folsom. It's going to let it go by, but he's going to pick it up. He's looking for a room. There's a lot of Keys players out there, but he's going to turn on the speed. He's at the 30, stops, spins, still goes, 40. He's still on the speed. He's at the 50. Finally out of bounds. What a return. Ledger Folsom, Clint.
Wow.
Looking like Devin Hester out there.
Yeah, just bouncing off defenders, breaking tackles, reversing field. My goodness.
That's a great return, and Vian's going to have – is there a flag on the play? No, I don't see a flag.
Nope.
Look at the moves on that young man.
They're going to mark it all the way down at the Keys 47.
I tell you what, he was a half step away.
If he hadn't got bounced out of bounds right there, he just ran out of room. 42-yard return.
Yeah, between Calipari and Orgeron, there'll be a party up there on the hill.
Yeah.
Snap, they're going to fake it to Mason. Trammell looking way downfield, and again, his man got held up. That was Stahl that time. Maybe a little bit of a hold by Keys, but no harm, no foul.
Threw off the timing of that route.
Well, Trammell's got an arm, too.
Yes, he does.
Of course, big game tomorrow, OU and Alabama. What time do they play, Locke? 2:30. I need that night game. Well, as a Purdue fan, I've done shifted to basketball, who beat Alabama. Purdue did last night. Big win on the road. Coach Painter and the crew, so I'm excited about that. 2nd and 10 from the 47, a minute to go. Trammell, that's actually Mason. Oh, he fumbled the ball, and Keys has
got it. Yep.
So this is not the way Vian wanted to end the half.
Yeah, they fumbled the exchange.
And Keys has a chance to get the old 2-for-1 here.
Yeah, 58 seconds left. Still have all their timeouts.
We'll have your Hog Creek Salvage and Towing halftime show coming up.
Yeah, don't want to give any of that momentum back to Keys. They had it earlier, and Vian came with those turnovers and stole it right back. But now Keys maybe kind of trying to pick up a little momentum after that big touchdown pass.
1st and 10 from their own 49-yard line. Davis rolls to his right, looking, actually his left, and just going to throw it away. Smart play. It's 2nd down.
And puts it up in the stands. Good.
He was out of
good
the pocket.
heads-up play.
Yeah, out of the pocket. So no penalty.
I don't know that you're going to get too many of those big bombs against this defense. Had man coverage on that one that they completed, and the defender fell down, so there was nobody else to come over into coverage. But I don't know that I tempt this defense too many times here. They'll pick another one of those off.
Yeah, they have 3 timeouts here too, Clint, so they got plenty of time and plenty of timeouts. Ryder Davis takes the snap, looking downfield, pocket collapses. There's a flag, there's a hold, and he's going to get up to about the line of scrimmage, but it's going to be backed up about 10 yards.
A good tackle out here in the open field by Carter Madsen.
Yeah, they were holding Garrett Hunt pretty bad there. You know, usually if you hold for a second and let go real quick, they'll let you get away with that. But who the Chiefs play this week?
They got Denver at Denver. That's good. That's a good matchup.
And you know the Colts go to Arrowhead next week, which I'm not looking forward to that. But
yeah,
there's certain teams that's got your number. The Steelers and the Chiefs for the Colts, and the Patriots. I don't know what it is.
It's going to be a tough division matchup out there at Denver.
Yeah, they're. But we knew with Sean Payton they were going to be good. 2nd and 20 now from the 39. Davis claps his hand, takes the snap, Looking, throws a pass over the middle. Little too much for Colt Ward. It's incomplete, and it's third down.
Good pass rush that time. That was Amos Wright, along with Tyson Murphy back there in the backfield, hurrying the pass up just a little bit.
You got a phone? You missing your phone?
Yeah.
You can drop. If we dropped ours, they'd probably know it. So
Yeah.
there wouldn't be much left.
Somebody
of it.
down there would be upset because it probably hit him in the head.
3rd and 20, 41 seconds left. Davis in the shotgun. Takes the snap, looks downfield, scanning, looking, throws a long pass out here. Has a man. Oh, great defense. I believe that was Mason. Oh, it was Folsom.
Yeah, Folsom came over.
Wow.
Made the play on the ball. Great play.
So that makes it 4th down. Keys will have to punt here.
You know, that's something we talked about in the pregame. This Keys team, they can throw the ball around.
Yeah,
they got some good receivers.
Davis, they have him listed as a sophomore, and, Buddy, he can throw the ball. So they got him as a sophomore. They got a lot of sophomores on this team. So Coach Brown and his team to make it to the playoffs with a bunch of sophomores, that's good for them.
Yeah, good experience.
Oh, they're going to go for it. Why not? Davis looking way downfield, looks to hurl one, and he just overshoots his man, and it's going to be 1st down Wolverines.
Yeah, they had good coverage out there that time. Trace Sanders and Folsom. Nowhere to go with that ball.
What's the name of that? Is it Jerry Hood Stadium? Is that the Keys? We've been up there a couple times.
We have. It's been a while, but
it is.
That sounds
They
right.
got turf now, though. I mean, it's a
That's
lot
right,
different
they do,
last time we were there, yeah. All these schools getting turf. Maybe, can we get turf at our house? I mean, is that legal?
Yeah, you can.
I'm getting tired of mowing in my older age. I love working in the yard, but whew, mowing in November is too much for me. 1st and 10, Wolverines. They got 2 timeouts. And they're at the Keys 39. Trammell takes the snap, looks, throws a pass. Oh, it's intercepted. He threw it right to LeMasters. That was just a bad read. You say, oh, they got it to him in the last second. So Keys pretty much right where they were.
Yeah, 21 seconds and still have those 3 timeouts.
Come on, Trammell, you threw it right to him.
Yeah, I just don't think he saw the defender at all. Defense needs to step up here and keep the Cougars out of the end zone. 21 seconds.
Up here. And they get the ball to start the second half, too. This has been a long second quarter, Clint.
Yeah,
It's been about an hour long. Davis going to roll to his left across midfield, 45, puts his head down 40, all the way to the Vian 38. 15 seconds. They're going to call a timeout.
Yeah, good tough run there. Let's see if we can get a few more score
updates
updates
here.
here.
What I was looking here.
See if we get an update on that Hennessy and Dibble game for you.
It's 42-14 here. Lying in front, but Keys not going anywhere. $29-0. Davis on top of Cassidy at halftime.
Yeah, that Davis team.
Holdenville up 38-13. Stroud up 35-0 on Biggs. Dibble up 28-21 on Hennessy. Ader up 45-0 on Wilburton. Valiant up 6-0 on Wyandotte, and Salina up 28-0 on Antlers. 1st and 10, Davis rolls, looks, throws a long pass. It may have been deflected. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I think his hand got hit right as he let go of it. That was that Max Ross, I think, back there in the backfield?
Yeah,
that was, yeah. He either hit his hand as he threw it or tipped the ball just as it came off of his hand. So that stops the clock with 9.2 seconds.
36-14 Broken Bow on top of Wagner. Well, that's shocking to see.
Yeah.
No offense to Broken Bow, Wagner's usually just so good. Snap. Davis throwing another one up in the air, and that's also going to be incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and 10.
Yep, Trey
3
Sanders.
seconds left.
Trey
here.
Sanders in coverage downfield, doing a good job.
I like this from Keys. Just chunk it down there and try to get something.
Yeah.
And they're going to call a timeout because you can't take them with you.
Yeah, you've got a quarterback with the arm to get it down there, so let him toss it down there.
Well, it's been a long, exciting first half.
Yeah, boy, it has been a long second quarter here for sure.
Still 21-0. They're at halftime. Grove in front of Sallisaw. You wonder how the Black Diamonds will come out after that gut-wrenching loss last week.
Yeah, that was tough.
But again, Grove's a good football team, and I've always said that's a very tough place to play up there. It's one of those places, kind of like Vian, it's hard to get to. If it was a straight shot, it'd probably take you, I don't know, hour and 10, hour and 15, but you got to go this way and that way, and it takes you, it's about about a 2-hour drive.
They're just a traditional powerhouse team.
With one of our great lake cities, or lake towns in Oklahoma. 3 seconds left for Keys. They're going to try to throw, maybe just throw something in the end zone here. Davis has it, drops back, looking, going to chunk it into the end zone, and it's going to be incomplete. And that will finally end the first half. Lots of scoring. And it's 42-14. We will take a timeout and come back with the bands on the mix.
National Bank of Sallisaw would like to offer a heartfelt salute to our military veterans. You proudly served, and now we'd like to serve you. With our new Veterans Prestige account, you can enjoy all the free benefits of our most rewarding Prestige account, all on us. With the Veterans Prestige account, there are no monthly service charges for those who served. Experience benefits like free checks and shopping, travel, and prescription discounts. You can even earn interest on your daily balance. Only at National Bank of Sallisaw, member FDIC, Division of First National Bank of Fort Smith.
The thing that makes me proud to be a Viking is the staff definitely try to help kids that are not involved in organizations fit in and have stuff to do rather than just going to class.
It's not an outrageous amount of money, and plus it's not bad education either. So you can get your 2 years done here and you can go somewhere else and not be in much debt.
We learn to work together in teams as well as becoming a better leader ourselves.
It's not that hard, and you can have a good time here for the next 2 years.
Visit carlalbert.edu. People from all over save at the Pre-Owned Mega Sale, and it's here in the River Valley at Blue Ribbon in Salisaw. Through Saturday only, nearly 200 high-quality pre-owned vehicles are marked for immediate sale. Don't miss it.
Blue Ribbon Salisaw, home for the low-price cars.
Save thousands at the Pre-Owned Mega Sale now at Blue Ribbon in Salisaw. Chevy, Ford, Ram, Jeep, Toyota, Honda, Nissan, and more, all priced to sell. Hurry in through Saturday.
Blue Ribbon Salisaw, home for the low-price cars.
And welcome back to St. John Stadium here in Vian. We're at halftime. It's 42-14. At halftime, we're going to show you the Vian High School Marching Band. And then we'll come back with your halftime show, your Hog Creek Salvage and Towing halftime show. We're about to turn it over here to Vian.
Ladies and gentlemen,
here we go.
Please welcome to the field the Vian Band of Gold. Under the direction of Band Director Jessica Orzotto, with color guard instructors Autumn Webb and Jessica Hunter, and led on the field by drum major Anna Farrar. This outstanding group of musicians and performers is ready to thrill you with their 2025 field production entitled Vampire Hunter. Representing the spirit, pride, and tradition of our community, give it up for the sound of E-Town.
And there you have it, your Vian Band of Gold. Great halftime performance. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a timeout, and we will come back with your halftime show right here on The Mix.
84 weeks ago, with precisely 2 likes at the Rio Sarah Pascal, posted at McDonald's. Stop pretending like you don't see our snack wrap comments. It hurts. You thought they didn't see your comments? Petitions and posts? The DMs for 9 straight years? Those comments are the reason this exists. Snack wrap is back.
At Arvest Bank, we believe home ownership makes families and communities stronger. Whether it's your first home, a fixer-upper, or your forever home, we're here to help put home ownership within reach. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
Hog Creek Salvage and Towing have been serving the area since 1976. Our family serving your family with reclaimed and aftermarket auto parts, metal recycling, and towing. If we don't have the parts you need in stock, we can order them for you. We have the latest model equipment operated by highly trained personnel to protect your vehicles. With a full line of tow trucks, including rollbacks and semi-wreckers, there's no towing or recovery job our crew can't handle. Call Hog Creek Salvage and Towing in Sallisaw or Boss Hog Towing in Vian.
Excuse me. Excuse me, are you Santa Claus? I heard you might be him. If you are him, here's my list.
Help the Marines make Christmas possible for less fortunate children. Donate a new toy to Toys for Tots.
Santa Claus.
Is your furnace or air conditioner in your home acting up and causing you to be uncomfortable? Whether your furnace stops running or your air conditioning unit needs to be upgraded, you can count on Freeman Heat and Air, an authorized York dealer to provide the service and equipment you need to be comfortable again. Count on them for trustworthy, on-time, and worry-free service. Think Freeman Heat and Air and York for all your indoor comfort needs, when honesty and quality count. Trusted in the community with a long history of customer satisfaction, Edwards Auto Sales on Highway 64 in Roland is always the right turn to take in your quest for the ultimate pre-owned vehicle. Edwards Auto Sales is a buy here, pay here dealership with in-house financing available. View their complete inventory online at edwardsautosalesinc.com. Family owned and operated for more than 30 years. Edwards Auto Sales in Roland.
SRS Incorporated in Webbers Falls is your one-stop shop. SRS has vet supplies, show feed, deer corn, feeders, minerals, and food plot seeds. SRS has fertilizer for your garden, pasture, or farmland. SRS has lumber and hardware, treated, untreated, plywood, and even drywall. They have a great selection of tools, electrical and plumbing supplies, and any nut, bolt, or screw you could ever need. Your one-stop shop is SRS Incorporated, 404 West Commercial Street in Webbers Falls.
Prescription drug abuse is a growing epidemic in Oklahoma. The Sallisaw Now Coalition has partnered with Stericycle to provide permanent drop-off box locations at local police departments in Sallisaw, Roland, and Gore that can be used to safely dispose of prescription drugs. The boxes enable citizens to safely and anonymously remove prescription opioids and other medications from their homes. Be a part of the solution and take it to the box.
Welcome back to St. John Stadium. It's halftime. Vian up 42-14. They're giving away footballs and all kinds of stuff. I guess is it tomorrow they're going to state, the cheerleaders? Heading to state tomorrow. I think there's a couple of our other local schools too. Please forgive me for not having those in front of me, but just good luck to everybody. How about that? It's halftime, and I tell you what, Clint, Keys, if they didn't have 5 turnovers.
Yeah. That sunk them.
That they would be.
Yeah, they had momentum going their way too, and then they started with those turnovers, and Vian scored 3 quick touchdowns there.
They have 183 yards in the first half, but if we went back and looked, there's not many teams, if any, that have had that many on Vian in the first half this year. Davis has 118 yards passing. Of course, he got 83 of that on that long bomb for a touchdown. Guthrie has 37 yards rushing. Johnny Combs, I believe is how you say that. I apologize if I'm not saying that right. 93 yards on a couple of receptions. For the Wolverines, 341 yards of total offense. They have 2 turnovers and a turnover on downs. Cash Trammell has 123 yards passing with 3 touchdowns. Mason Wright has 91 yards and a touchdown rushing and 2 receptions for 17 yards, including a touchdown. Drayton Fletcher, 114 yards and a couple of touchdowns. Ledger Folsom has a 13-yard rushing touchdown and 2 touchdown receptions. Is that right? Or 2 receptions for a touchdown, yeah. 77-yard, that great 77-yard touchdown.
Well,
so Vian has dominated on the stat sheet. Yeah, they're up by 28, but Coach Willis and crew would much rather that be a 7 or a 0 in front of Keys.
Oh, for sure. And, they kind of let Keys in the game early there. It was 14-7 for a bit. And those penalties, those defensive penalties for the Wolverines just kind of opened the door for Keys, gave them a little momentum, and that's something that, you don't want to give a team when you come in here like this, a big underdog. You don't want to let them see a little glimmer of hope. You want to just come in here and get up on them early. And so they kind of gave them that little bit. They had all those penalties. Coach Willis took that time out, though, and brought his defense over, and he was let's just say not happy with them, and he worked them over pretty good. Since then, they've kind of cleaned things up a little bit and, really a lot more mentally focused. And then that defense, of course, got fired up, forced those turnovers, which led to those quick strike touchdowns by the offense.
Yeah, 9 penalties for 70 yards, including 6 offside penalties. So
Yeah,
that will give your coach high blood pressure quicker than anything. So luckily they've cleaned that up. So the Wolverines just got a few things to clean up here because everybody else is taking care of business in 2A2.
Yeah.
The only real close game is the Hennessy-Dibble game, which we expected that.
That's a good one.
We'll try to get you a score update on that in a minute. The Black Diamonds of Sallisaw trail 21-0 in the third quarter. They're hoping to do the reversal of last week where they were ahead at halftime by 20 points. But I tell you what, Grove's a tough team. We've got it on here on the app. If you'd like to watch that game, you can watch it on our Mix TV Facebook page and Sallisaw Black Diamond YouTube channel. There's still plenty of time left. They just started the third. But we looked earlier. Weber was in trouble. They were down. Arcoma was down big. Pecola was
up, yeah.
So we'll try to catch up on some scores here real quick. We will start in Class 2A2, which is, of course, where Vian is at here. Of course, my score bug is slower than Christmas. Too many people logging on there.
Everybody's checking it, yep.
Well, we got a second. Here we go. Class 2A2. 8 are up 53-0 on Wilburton. Valiant and Wyandotte, that's a good one. 6-0 is the score. Davis up on Cassidy, 29-0. Salina up 28-6 on Antlers. Holdenville 38-13 on Kellyville. Stroud 35-0 on Beggs, and Dibble up 28-21 at halftime against Hennessy. We knew that was going to be a really, really good game.
That's a tough one there.
We'll drop down here to Class A2. We haven't even talked about our friends down in LaFleur County, the number 1 ranked Tallahena Golden Tigers. We'll try to get their score here. They've just had an absolute dominant of a season. One of the most dominant we've seen in a long time.
Yeah, we saw them at Central. And, they're tough.
All right, see Hominy up 42-0 on Regent Prep. Let me get down here and get you a Tallahena up 38 at halftime over Ketchum. That's who they're playing. So we'll get down here to the 8-man ranks, B2. Just loading up here. I want to thank Edwards Auto Sales for sponsoring our score updates, our scoreboard. They've been here since we went to streaming in 2020. And
been with us for a long time.
Here we go. Weber's Falls, 22-18. They're down at halftime, so they are definitely still in that one. And Cherokee has defeated Arcoma, Mercy Rule, 46-0.
That Cherokee team's tough, though.
Yeah, that's a powerhouse. I could be totally mistaken on this one, but I'm pretty sure their coach is one of they've had a coach recently that was one of the all-time winningest coaches in Oklahoma high school football history. So just a traditional powerhouse. And I don't know where it's at, but I know they're really good at football. Keys coming out onto the field, and I tell you what, they got a nice crowd over there. Let's take a look at some other scores. Panama trailing Pawhuska 32-0 at halftime, and Pecola on top of Pawnee 16-6 at halftime. So there are your local scores. We will take a timeout and come back with the second half right here on The Mix.
What does strength look like? Strength is building a business that lasts. It's working hard to make good things happen, not just at work, but in your community and at home. It's being there for the people you care about. So what does strength look like? To us, it looks a whole lot like you. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
44-6 on Clinton. Look at Hilda hanging with Cushing. Ada and Fort Gibson tied. We're back here at St. John Stadium. We're going over some of the scores here over in 4A. Elgin up on Bethany 28-0. Fort Gibson and Ada tied at 20. Cushing and Hilldale 35-21 is your score.
Kind of hanging around with Cushing there.
Well, if you're a Black Diamond fan, Grove housed one. They called it back, and then they had to punt, and they blocked it and scored a touchdown. So,
hey, there you go. That might be a start of something.
7-point swing there. It's 42-14 here. And as they continue to warm up, we will take another timeout and be back on the mix.
Forever Memories Funeral Services welcomes you to take advantage of the services they offer, from pre-planning to uniquely designing a celebration of the life journey of your loved one. Forever Memories has local ownership. They've lived in this community for many generations. With a caring staff and a beautiful facility, Forever Memories is dedicated to serving Sequoyah County and surrounding communities affordably with dignity. Forever Memories Funeral Services on Highway 101, just north of Sallisaw.
Looking to upgrade your job skills, preparing for a new career, or exploring different interests? Enroll today at Indian Capital Technology Center, where you can quickly gain the skills and experience you're looking for at a price you can afford. With campus locations in Muskogee, Sallisaw, Stillwell, and Tahlequah, there's an ICTC location near you. Indian Capital Technology Center. Careers start here.
Aiken Store is your barbecue feed and more store. In the lower feed room, we're serving the River Valley's best barbecue. From brisket, pulled pork, smoked bologna, cheddar sausage to baby back ribs, and the absolute best sides. The lower feed room features a steady stream of live music. And next door, Aiken Store stocks cold drinks, snacks, grocery, and merch, plus a full line of feed for all your animals. Aiken Store. Open 7 days, 4 miles east of 59 on Highway 101 north of Sallisaw.
Show your hometown pride with a School Spirit debit card from First Star Bank. Each time you make a purchase with your School Spirit debit card, First Star Bank will make a donation to your school district. You make a purchase, they make a donation. Everyone wins. Support your school with First Star Bank's School Spirit debit card. First Star Bank has donated over $100,000 to local schools through the School Spirit program. Debit cards may be ordered online at firststar-bank.com.
Ready for a smile that feels as good as it looks? At Aesthetic Dental Institute, Dr. Henshaw specializes in transforming lives with dental implants, the permanent solution to missing teeth. And with IV sedation, you can relax and feel comfortable during any procedure. For those who need a full restoration, full arch implants give you back your smile in just one day. Call Aesthetic Dental Institute today at 918-775-4431. Aesthetic Dental Institute, where your beautiful, healthy smile is their top priority.
We're back here at St. John Stadium about to start the second half. Vian up 42-14. Keys will receive the opening kickoff. All right, I got a question, Clint. You got any Christmas decorations up yet?
No.
Not at my house either.
Nope, not until after Thanksgiving.
Now, I thought maybe I was going to have to do the tree. I told my wife, outside, nothing till after Thanksgiving. I said, I about had to give in with the tree, but she got a new treadmill today. So I think that'll hold her over.
That'll occupy her. That'll occupy her for a little bit. Yeah.
So.
No, I Thanksgiving just gets overlooked.
Man, that's
it
me.
It goes straight from Halloween to Christmas.
I love Thanksgiving.
I'm on a mission to make Thanksgiving great again.
And I'm with you, but I had to pick my battles. You know, we're in the new house now, so I got it. She's wanting to put the tree up real bad. Here we go. Kick is off. Fielded by the Keys Cougars. I believe that's Braxton Fitz again. It is, and he's going to get his way up to about the 24. First and 10 Cougars.
Mr. Stahl in there again on the special teams play. Good play, flying down the field. Wolverines. Let's see if they come out with a little better intensity on the defensive side of the ball here after the halftime.
They had spurts in the first. I mean, probably 80% they played good. It was just that 20 that. But give Keys credit. That 20% they were off, they took advantage of it.
They did. They're hanging around.
Here we go. First and 10. Man in motion. It's Clint Brown. There's a snap. They're going to give it to Guthrie, and he's just going to worm his way across the 25 to the 26.
Yeah, they've been doing a good job just running the ball right at that defense, right up the middle.
You mentioned he's running behind number 69 there, Dylan Blair, another sophomore.
Yeah,
and I can say this because I'm short. Guthrie's a short guy, and he just hides behind those offensive linemen and does a really good job of following those blockers and keeping his feet.
Yes, Dylan Blair, number 69 there. He's played well on both sides of the ball. Defensively, he's really played well.
So Key's got some really good sophomores on his team. The receiver Ward you were talking about, he's a sophomore. There's a snap. They're going to fake it. Davis looking to throw, and it's going to be caught. Oh, and they get a good block. It's going to be close to a first down.
Yeah, the Vian defender tried to pick that one off, and it got past him, and nobody around before he got to first down yardage.
So it'll be a first down, Keys at their own 35-yard line. So, yeah, it was almost a pick six, kind of like down here where Keys almost had a pick six and it got through. Kind of the same thing here.
Just a half a step away from it.
First and 10. Davis looks around, takes the snap, gives it to Guthrie. Vian's ready for him, but he just does a good job of sidestepping everybody. Stays in bounds. Ball is in the air, and Vian, I think, got it this time. It was there. Two players from Keys were there. It's a matter of who got it at the bottom of the ponds. Wolverines.
Vian got it.
See, we may have waited too late on that one. No, it just popped out of there again, Clint.
Another one, yeah. They just hit the ball carrier and popped the ball loose. He was fighting for extra yardage.
Great camera work by Terry there. That real good job getting that. So another, I think that's the sixth turnover tonight. That is the fifth fumble. Am I right on that? 5 fumbles, an interception, and a turnover on downs. 28-7 Grove on top of Sallisaw. That's still in the third quarter.
Trammell brings the play in from the sideline. See if Vian can strike quickly here.
He's going to go under center. They got Mason Wright way deep. It's going to be a handoff to him, and he's going to put his shoulder into it, get across the 40 to the 39. Gets 3 the hard way. That was one of them old Adrian Peterson-style sets where he's about 7 yards behind them.
Get him a good head of steam. That was a good tackle there by Stone Sanders. That's a good name, Stone Sanders.
Yeah,
I like that.
That's a good name for a broadcaster.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
Yeah.
2nd and 7. Pistol formation this time. Trammell gives it to Wright again. Little pitch this time, and they're going to come from behind. It's Guthrie, the other running back. He read that one, and Mason gets to about the 32.
Yeah,
so he's close to a first down. I think he's going to be short, though.
A good play by Guthrie. Good speed coming around from the backside and catching up to Mason.
If I'm Vian, you may go to the 2 count because they're kind of doing what Vian was. They're going on that 1 count. And
yeah, they're jumping it. They're getting off the ball quick.
9:37 and counting here in the third quarter. 42-14 Wolverines. They're got a 3rd and 1 from the Keys 33. Trammell in the pistol. Takes the snap, fakes it to Mason, looking downfield, nothing there, so he's going to take off. He's at the 30, 25, 20, 15, puts his head down, gets close to the 10-yard line. They'll put him out of bounds at the 12, so 21, it'll be 1st and 10 Wolverines.
Yeah, he lowered the boom at the end of the play there. The defender thought he was just going to sidestep out of bounds, but he took the fight right to the defender.
Yeah, they were rolling him out, I think they were trying to find the crossing pattern there, the old Bobby Petrino crosser, and wasn't there. So, again, Cash with a little bit of mobility gets 21, 1st and 10 from the 12. They're going to stay in that pistol formation. Mason is the running back. Ellis is the H-back over here. They're going to give it right to Mason, and he's going to have to just kind of tippy-toe across the 10 to about the 8-yard line. Giving 4, it'll be 2nd and 6.
Yeah, another pretty good stop there by Keys. Not allowing the big play.
I will say Keys has clogged up the interior. There's been no running lanes in the heart of that defense. So all the big plays Vian's got have been on the edges, so you may have to But again, they got some dudes there on that defensive line, so it's not surprising.
Yeah, they got some tough guys out there.
12 on the play clock. 2nd and 6 from the 8. They're going to go with the ace formation. Fletcher, the running back. Mason split out wide. They're going to pitch it to Drayton. He's going to get a good block, cut inside. He's going to walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Yep, picked up a good block right at the goal line there by Mason.
Makes it 48-14. Extra point pending. Cash has been a perfect 6 of 6 tonight. Knock on wood. Stahl is the holder. There's the snap. It's down. Kick is on the way, and I think it got blocked.
It did.
Not bad. Commentator's curse over here.
Got him.
8:27 left in the third. It's Vian 48, Keys 14. We're back on the mix.
When you need a plumber, your ace in the hole is Rocky Top Plumbing. Whether it's new construction, remodels, repairs, commercial, or residential, Rocky Top's got you covered. Serving eastern Oklahoma, we do video drain inspection, line locating, sewer lines, water lines, natural gas, and propane lines. Plus excavation, tankless water heaters, and more. Financing is available. Rocky Top Plumbing, where a flush beats a full house. Dial 918-776-7655. Rocky Top Plumbing. License number 54559.
And we're back here at St. John Stadium, 48-14 Wolverines after I gave Cash the commentator's curse. It happens. So we're really keeping an eye on the Dibble-Hennessy game because that's who the winner of this game will get.
Yeah, Dibble's starting to pull away, 34-21.
It's kind of what we expected. Dibble coming out of that, what was that, 4 or 2A, District 2, where that's Davis, that's Dibble, that's a tough,
that is
tough district. They kind of look like Vian. They like to run the ball. They're big. They can throw it a little, but they like to run the ball. Trammell's kick is going to bounce and be fielded by LeMasters. He's going to get across the 40 to about the 42. 1st and 10, Keys Cougars.
Give you one guess who made that tackle.
Adolph Stoll.
He did. Right you are, JP.
Tackling machine here tonight.
He is the special teams master out there.
Another score update. Grove on top of Sallisaw, 28-7. That's still in the third.
Just when Black Diamond's got a little momentum going, Grove kind of shut that door again.
Snap. It's going to be a give on the end around to Jacob Kirk.
Oh, big hit.
He's going to break out of there, but boy, he doesn't get much. He's actually going to lose a yard.
Yeah, he ran right into a D lineman, bounced off of him and into the arms of some of his fellow Wolverine defenders.
Clock rolls under 8. Davis.
Yeah, tried to get him on the hard count, but the Wolverines didn't bite.
Yeah, they've been a little more disciplined here in this second half. It's going to be a fake. Oh, man, he's in trouble. He gets out of there, though. Looking, throws a pass downfield, and he comes back to it. It's complete. That is number 42, Benton Martin, and it'll be a first down to the 38. Well, Clint, he was in all kinds of trouble. Davis was.
He got out of there.
But he did get out of there and throws a rocket downfield.
Yeah, Martin has just kind of been his safety valve all night long. When he didn't have anywhere else to go with it, Martin somehow gets open.
Nice to have that. 1st and 10 at the Wolverine 38-yard line. Pistol formation. Davis. Going to be a little give to LeMasters, little trickeration, and
nice
he's
run.
going to get to about the 32, so 6 yards. It'll be 2nd and 4.
Yeah, nice run out there. He had a team of lead blockers out in front of him.
Vian up 48-14, so the lead's not in jeopardy, but you want to get these starters off the field. Kirk in motion, and we have a flag on the play. We're going to have illegal procedure against.
Yeah, that's going to back him up 5. They'll make a 2nd and 9.
.6:33 left in the third. It was a long game. It was
really
quick first quarter, and then second and third have kind of drug on here. Davis going to give it to LeMasters again. He's going to get across the 30 to about the 28. Bring up third and about 6. Are you watching any Christmas movies yet?
No, not until after. I'm total anti-Christmas until after Thanksgiving.
Gotcha.
I wash my hands of it.
I watched Home Alone the other night only because I was resting from the marathon and couldn't move.
Yeah.
So, and then I like Dutch and Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Those are my two Thanksgiving
Got to go with that
movies.
one. Yep.
Plenty of time on the play clock here. 48-14.
I like me some Christmas Vacation. That's a classic.
Davis takes the snap, hands it off to LeMasters. Kind of a tough handoff, and it's going to bring up 4th and 6.
Yeah, that was Garrett Hunt shutting that play down. No, I try to just avoid anything Christmas until after Thanksgiving.
I respect that a lot. But I'm a Thanksgiving turkey guy, man.
I get called a Scrooge though because
That's okay.
my wife starts watching the Hallmark Christmas movies in April, and so yeah,
I can relate. So Keys is going to have to call a timeout, and we'll be back on the mix.
Harry Robinson Salisaw Ford is your hometown dealer. The biggest selection, the best prices, and more for your trade. The best deals on the lot are on the front row. The manager specials, always a big selection and even bigger discounts. And while some dealers are charging over sticker price for a new vehicle, Harry Robinson Salisaw Ford has never and will never charge over MSRP. It's our hometown promise. Good luck to all area teams. Harry Robinson Salisaw Ford, 1 mile south of exit 308 off of I-40 in Salisaw.
When it comes to insurance, it's important to have a plan that fits you.
We ready?
A plan that's too small can leave you without adequate protection.
Huh?
And with a plan that's too big, you may pay for insurance you don't need. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help you design a plan that meets your needs, so it's just right for you.
Ready?
Insurance that fits just right.
For auto, home, or life insurance, see Shelter Agent Randall Baker in Salisaw.
And we're back 4th and 6 for Keys. Davis looking to throw, nothing there. Now he's looking to run outside, and he's not going to get the first down. He's going to get sacked back at the 35, so it'll be a turnover on downs back to the Wolverines.
That was Riley Ellis came up there and forced him out of bounds. Got chased out of the pocket and tried to make something happen, but Ellis came up and forced him out. Wolverines will take over at their own 35-yard line.
$4:59 left here in the third quarter. Trammell with Fletcher and Wright in the backfield. They're going to give it to Mason. Mason going to put his foot in the ground, cut inside, get to the 40, 5 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 5.
Again, just tough running up the middle. They're going to determine not to give up the big plays right up the middle. They've had good success getting to the edge, though, utilizing the speed of Fletcher and Wright. Oh, and the pitch out to Fletcher.
Creighton's got some room, and he's going to get across the 50. He's going to get tackled out of bounds in Keys territory, give him the 44.
Yeah, that was a good play. The handoff to Wright made it look like he was going to take it up the middle, but he pitched it out to Fletcher.
15 yards and a first down. Clock is stopped at 4:23.
I'll tell you what, Fletcher, he's just like a pinball when he gets out here on the edge. He just bounces off of tacklers, runs through tacklers. So hard to get on the ground.
First and 10 Vian as Drayton went out of bounds to stop the clock. Fletcher gives it to Fletcher. Excuse me, Trammell gives it to Fletcher this time across the 40 to the 38, 6 yards.
Yeah, nice little pickup there up the middle by Fletcher. They just kind of keep hammering the middle of that defense, hoping that they can loosen things up a little bit. Keeping that clock running, though, as it's going to go under 4 minutes here in the third.
Edwards Auto Sales score update. It's Grove 28, Salsa Black Diamonds 14 there in the fourth quarter.
Cutting into that lead. Hope it's not too late.
12 on the play clock, yeah. Vian trying to bleed some clock here. Isn't a slow-moving game here. Trammell takes it, gives it to Fletcher. Drayton's just going to tippy-toe his way. Oh, he breaks the tackle 30, 25. Drives his defender out of bounds to the 20-yard line. 18 yards and a first down.
Yep, good cut there by Fletcher. I think he was gonna cut it a little more toward the middle, but he saw a running lane open up over that left side and cut it back that way. Nice pickup.
First and 10. Clock is stopped with 3:28.
Been a quiet night for the Vian PD. I haven't seen any action with the truckers down at the Loves.
They know when the mix is here, don't be coming around here with them big trucks because we'll get you on TV. No, I don't. I think that they finally learned that that's not a truck stop up there.
So.
Trammell going to give to Mason this time. Right. Again, just cannot get free, Clint. They're doing a good job of bottling him up.
Yeah, they have really been doing a good job of keeping him corralled. Mason a little slow to get up after that run. He's played a tough game tonight, though. Defensively, he has been all over the place. Going to get Adolph Stahl check in to give Mason a breather.
Clock goes under 3 minutes here in the third quarter. Still in the third quarter. Quick legal ID, you're listening to the Mix 105.1, KXMX, Muldrow, Sallisaw, Fort Smith, Roland, Vian, all our local communities. Second and 6.
Little quick pitch out to Fletcher.
And Drayton's going to get inside the 10, to about the 5-yard line.
Yeah, nice little pickup there. That's going to bring up first and goal. See a little more Fletcher here. They haven't had much of an answer for him here on this drive.
178 yards rushing for Fletcher. And Vian's burning some clock here. They're going to fake to Fletcher. Throw into the end zone, just a little out of reach for Ledger Folsom.
Yeah, he had his man just trying to throw while he was on the run, rolling out. Couldn't quite put it on him. Folsom, good job getting some separation from the defender. Second and goal.
Clock has stopped again.
I think we'll see some more. I think we'll see some more Drayton Fletcher here.
Under center, Trammell, second and goal. Going to be a pitch to Fletcher, and boy, Keys has it read well, but Drayton just takes his time, doesn't get in, and goes out of bounds at about the 1-yard line. We'll see where they put it officially.
Yeah, it's going to bring up third and goal. Oh, we got a flag down as well here. Let's get this sorted out. A couple flags down. Let's get this sorted out. One would think it might be in the area of holding, but let's see. No, personal foul.
Chop block. Second one of those tonight for Vian.
So that one is going to set them back. So that's going to be second and goal from probably about the 17. They're going to put it all the way out at the 19. Wow, second and goal from the 19 now. That one hurt.
85 yards worth of penalties on 11 penalties for Vian tonight. You cannot do that in the playoffs. Clock is running at least. 2:11 left in the third. Second and goal from the 19.
They might have to air it out here.
Cash puts Mason to his right. They're going to fake it to him. Throws a pass into the end zone. Has a man out there. It's caught. Touchdown.
Yep.
Amos Wright with the touchdown. Nice pass from Trammell. Good grab from Amos Wright. And the Wolverines make it 54-14.
Yeah, nice touch on that ball. Just floated it out there for his receiver. A lot of times you see that receiver that wide open, they try to rifle it in there, but he just floated it up there for him.
So Trammell on for the extra point. Snap is down, kick is up, and that one is no good.
You didn't get him that time.
54-14. Vian leads with 1 minute and 57 seconds left before the end of the third quarter, and we'll be back on the mix.
There's a Kubota for every job. You'll find the one for your job at Gray Brothers, serving the Fort Smith and Podo area. Gray Brothers equipment is staffed with friendly experts ready to help you step up to the Kubota mower, tractor, or excavator right for you. For residential, construction, farming, and more, Gray Brothers offers the machines and the service you can depend on. Kubota's signature orange is the sign of quality. At Gray Brothers, if you pick orange, you'll never get a lemon.
National Bank of Sallisaw would like to offer a heartfelt salute to our military veterans. You proudly served, and now we'd like to serve you. With our new Veterans Prestige account, you can enjoy all the free benefits of our most rewarding Prestige account, all on us. With the Veterans Prestige account, there are no monthly service charges for those who served. Experience benefits like free checks and shopping, travel, and prescription discounts. You can even earn interest on your daily balance. Only at National Bank of Sallisaw, member FDIC, Division of First National Bank of Fort Smith.
We're back at St. John Stadium, 54-14, 1 minute 57 left, still in the third quarter.
Yeah, second and third quarter here have been slow going.
24-14, Pecola up. Davis up 42-0. Broken Bow up 50-21. Sallisaw trailing 28-14. There's a kick. Trammell puts his foot all into that one. It's going to be fielded by number 22, Trevion Guthrie. There's a flag on the play.
Going to get a hold on that one, so it's going to back up Keys here, back up in their own end of the field. Still probably going to see that first team defense in here at least through the end of this third quarter, I would think. Mason Wright going to come over and get a breather. They're going to, he looks like he's fine, but he was a little slow to get up after that last run that he had. So he's going to sit out this defensive possession here. Got number 7 in there taking his place. That's Isaiah Owens.
54-14. Davis going to pitch it to Combs on the end around, and they're going to get him out of bounds at about the 33, so it'll be first down Keys.
Well, he almost got the edge and got loose up the sideline, but Riley Ellis just came out of nowhere and took him out of bounds.
Clock stopped, 1:42.
Finally starting to cool down a little bit here this evening. It was been a warm evening.
It's all into the 70s now. Thank goodness. Going to give it to number 22, Guthrie this time, and he's going to get maybe a yard. We're going to give him that. It will be 2nd and 10.
Not much there at all. That was Tyson Murphy in there on the tackle.
Minute 15 left here in the third, 54-14 Wolverines. They just can't get them to jump anymore, Clint.
No, I think Coach Willis took care of that.
2nd and 10. Davis changes the play, has it, going to fake, roll to his right, throws a pass, it's caught by Clint Brown, but he's immediately met by number 7, Isaiah Owens, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Yeah, big hit out there by Owens. He's another one of those freshmen out there for the Wolverines. He's in relief of Mason Wright.
Third and 6 from the 38. 27 seconds left before the end of the third. Davis going to take it and roll outside. Throws a pass. It's going to be caught. I believe that's number 2, Colt Ward. It'll be a first down close to midfield.
Yeah, good catch. They had double coverage out there, but he just found a little sweet spot between the 2 defenders. Good job dumping the ball into him, but he's got about a good 6 or 8 inch height advantage on those defenders.
He's a tall young man.
Yeah, he's another one of those young guys for Keys, just a sophomore.
First and 10 from their own 49. They're going to give it to Guthrie again. He's going to get nothing. He may have lost a yard or two.
Yeah.
And I think that will finally be the last play of the third quarter.
He ran right into Tyson Murphy.
They'll give him forward progress. No, they're going to put it back at the 48, so 1 yard loss. So we head to the fourth. Wolverines up 54-14. We're back on the mix.
The thing that makes me proud to be a Viking is the staff definitely try to help kids that are not involved in organizations fit in and have stuff to do rather than just going to class.
It's not an outrageous amount of money, and plus it's not bad education either. So you can get your 2 years done here and you can go somewhere else and not be in much debt.
We learn to work together in teams as well as becoming a better leader ourselves.
It's not that hard, and you can have a good time here for the next 2 years.
Visit carlalbert.edu.
People from all over save at the pre-owned mega sale, and it's here in the River Valley at Blue Ribbon in Salisol. Through Saturday only, nearly 200 high-quality pre-owned vehicles are marked for immediate sale. Don't miss it.
Blue Ribbon Salisol, home of the low-price cars.
Save thousands at the pre-owned mega sale now at Blue Ribbon in Salisol. Chevy, Ford, Ram, Jeep, Toyota, Honda, Nissan, and more, all priced to sell. Hurry in through Saturday.
Blue Ribbon Salisol, home of the low-price cars.
We're back at St. John Stadium. 54-14, Wolverines in front.
Yeah, Hennessy cutting into that Dibble lead. It's just a 6-point lead now. Dibble up 34-28 in the fourth quarter.
Davis takes it. He's just going to chuck it downfield. Has a man out there. He just kind of underthrew him. Had number 2 Colt Ward out there, but he didn't have quite enough mustard on it. It's going to be 3rd and 11.
He was looking for it over the right shoulder. It went over the left shoulder, and he had to turn around and couldn't locate the ball in time.
That's smoke, right?
It is, yeah. It's drifting in kind of over here.
Somebody up there burning something on Jackson Mountain, I guess.
It seems like every time we're over here, there's
somebody, they get all excited and start burning stuff. 3rd and 11 from the 48. Snap, Davis in the pocket, steps up. Oh, he's going to get hit from behind. The ball's on the ground. Garrett Hunt was there, but I think Keys got it back. Boy, yeah, he got him from the blind side. It's going to be 4th and about 14.
Good defensive play. It's going to bring up 4th and long. 4th and 14.
Clock rolls, 11:20 and counting. Yeah, they're going to go for it. 4th and 14 from their own 45. Davis gets it. Going to roll out again. Well, he's trying to get as much time as he can. Throws a pass, has a guy down there. It's going to be in the air, incomplete. And it will be Vian football. Every time there's kids out there playing football, and every time they throw a pass there, you think it's a flag, but it's their football over there.
Yep, good coverage down the field again by the Wolverines.
Not that there's anything, I'm not complaining about that. I'm just saying it throws me off.
It gets you every time. I saw the same thing you did. So the Wolverines going to take over at the Keys 45-yard line, short field.
11:03. You got to wonder if they're just going to start running the clock at any time. I guess they're not.
I don't think they will in the postseason.
You can. That's just, but a lot of coaches just don't want to.
Yeah.
I mean, and I understand.
Well, it's postseason. If you're on the losing side of it, it's your senior's last game, and I get it. You want to give them every last play out there that you can.
That's fine. 54-14 here.
Got a late addition here for the Cougars defense.
That's old Dylan Blair, another sophomore. He's kind of been, now we're going to have a timeout. Timeout on the field. We'll be back on the mix.
84 weeks ago, with precisely 2 likes at the Rio Sarah Pascal, posted at McDonald's. Stop pretending like you don't see our snack wrap comments. It hurts. You thought they didn't see your comments? Petitions and posts? The DMs for 9 straight years? Those comments are the reason this exists. Snack Wrap is back.
$54-14, Vian up front. Bad news for Sallisaw fans is Grove has just scored to extend that lead out to 34-14. They're late in the fourth quarter, too. 11:03 left here. Wolverines have it first and 10. All kinds of confusion on that last first. Keys had trouble getting guys in. Then Vian was like, hold on. I think we only got 10 guys. So
Vian's getting some reserves in here offensively, getting a few players off the field, getting them some rest.
Trammell under center. Going to give it to Riley Ellis. Good to see Riley getting some reps at fullback. Gets about 7 yards.
And he's a little bulldozer out there when you put the ball in his hands.
You hear his name more on defense because he's just a tackling machine, but he can run that ball too.
He's a tough one out there.
Number 12, Clayton Thomas in the game. Number 7, Isaiah Owens. Amos Wright's in the game. Second, Ellis, he's going to check out. Number 16, Calvin Andadre.
Zayden Cheater in there. He's playing center.
High snap, gives it to number 5, Amos Wright. And he's going to get close to a first down. Going to be just a little bit short.
And he's played a good game tonight, defensively especially. Had that touchdown catch earlier, and he's played a really good defensive game, though.
I mean, he's got that last name
that's
synonymous here in Vian.
And just a freshman.
Yeah. Under 10 now. 3rd and a short one from the 36. And Vian going to burn clock here. 10 seconds on the play clock. Cash going to be in the pistol. Looks back. Make sure everybody's set. They're going to give it to Amos right up the middle, and he's going to have the first down to about the 32-yard line. Needed 1, got 4.
Yep. Good job by that O-line. Gave him a good running lane there. Vian just keeping that clock running. Although they stopped it here.
To move the chain.
Yeah, until they get the chain set. There it runs again.
Yeah, they're just trying to let some time burn here. They're going to give it to Wright again. He's going to sidestep one defender. Now he's going to try to move out, and there's nothing there.
Yeah, he tried to bounce it outside, but Keys bottled him up. Got a Keys defender ailing a little bit there. Looks like maybe he's cramping up, trying to stretch out, and he's going to stay in the game. Hey, he's going to make his way to the sideline. That was number 2, Colt Ward.
Clock ticks, 8:47 and counting. 2nd and 14 from the Keys 36-yard line. Trammell going to fake it, Looking to throw downfield, has to throw it up. It's going to be Joe. It's going to be caught. We're going to have a roughing the passer here, though. Boy,
I think that's
Cash took a big hit. They need to get him out of there.
Yeah, that's going to negate that interception. Yeah, Cash is still down. He took a big shot. Coach Willis, his staff out to tend to him.
And this is why I don't like it when games are way out of hand that we keep playing them. I understand. I get it, man. I get it. But we don't need people getting hurt.
Nope. I think that's probably going to do it for Mr. Trammell. He's unbuckling the shoulder pads as he's coming over to the sideline.
I think hopefully he just got the breath knocked out of him, which is the worst. I mean, I'm afraid it's not the worst, but it stinks.
For about 20 seconds there, it's terrifying, though.
Yeah. Hopefully that's all the way. He looks like he's just kind of catching his breath over there. So he's going to put the ball all the way down to 21. That'll bring in number 9, Carter Matson, the freshman. He's going to be the quarterback now.
Well, that young man has really played well as this season progressed on the defense.
Yeah, the future's bright for Vian. A lot of freshmen. Matson going to quarterback keep it himself. Nice read. Gets across the 15, all the way inside the 10. Still going. Gets down to about the 6-yard line. So 15 yards and a first down.
This Keys team's got to be thinking, what do we got to do? We got the starting quarterback out of the game, bring in the freshman, and he does that. That's going to set up first and goal from just inside the 8-yard line.
Clock is going.
Mark him at about the 7.
Right.
Oh,
in all kinds of trouble, but he's going to try to make up for it. He's going to get back to about close to the other line of scrimmage.
And he ran about 50 yards to get back to the line of scrimmage there. Good effort. He's gonna lose about 3 after all said and done on that play. Good effort, though. He tried to make something happen. Trammell, he looks like he's doing a little better. He was sitting down, taking a break over here on the sideline, shaking off the cobwebs. Amazing how these young kids shake those off like that hit like that. I'd be in a coma after that hit that he took, and he's over there joking around with his teammates.
Well, that's good, though. They did go out of bounds, so it stops the clock with 7:49. Second, and now they're going to run the clock. It's second down. Matson keeps it himself.
Wow, good job keeping his feet.
10 to about the 6.
Yeah, good job keeping his feet. He took a pretty good hit there from Garrett LeMaster in the backfield, but maintained his balance. I don't know what they do to work on these guys' balance here at Vian, but all these guys have such great balance. They can take big hits and just bounce off and maintain their feet, keep picking up yardage.
It's called being young, Clint.
That's, yeah. I think that's a lot of it, yeah, but, I mean, these Vian guys
and
especially.
I think this turf, too, you know, with that rubber, it kind of is a little grippy, which, you know, good and bad, but whenever you're cutting, it definitely does help you. Third and goal from the 8. Matson, high snap looking, and he is going to try to rumble his way down to about the 6, so it's going to ring up 4th down.
Keys band having some fun. I hear some chicken dance being played by the Keys band over there. That's good stuff. They were going old school a minute ago. Did you hear it? They were playing some Salt and Pepper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, going old school, some old school 90s.
Nice. I like it. 6:23 left here before the end of this one. Vian is going to advance. We don't know who they're going to play just yet.
Yeah, that's a tough matchup there still between Hennessy and Dibble. See if we can get you an update on that one.
4th and goal from the 7.
Oh, touchdown pass.
That's going to be a nice pass. Touchdown, Madsen. Gets it in there to number 7, Isaiah Owens. And it's 60-14.
Yeah, that's some of your future Wolverine football there, freshman to freshman. Great experience for those guys here, hooking up on the touchdown pass in the postseason.
Dibble up 42-35 over Hennessy with about 8 minutes to go.
Yeah, it's a good
What we
matchup there.
expected.
Yeah, back and forth. Good game there.
I think they're going to go for 2 here because their kicker is Trammell, who's over here on the
I
sideline.
think he's done for the night.
There's a snap. It's high, and it's going to be a flag on the play.
Yeah, it's going to get a false start. Yes. Some of the Vian guys over here were giving Trammell a sobriety test on the sideline. They were making sure he's all right.
No, I'm sure he's fine. What's that movie? Varsity Blues, when the lineman gets knocked out and the ref comes to him. He's like, how many hands am I, or how many fingers am I holding up? They said, no, it's got to be true or false. Am I Billy Bob, is the man holding fingers up? Yes, true. He's all right.
Yeah.
It's a final up in Groves. The Ridge Runners defeat the Black Diamonds, ending their season 35-14. There's a snap, and Madsen's going to keep it, and nothing there. So it's going to remain 60-14. I think they're going to run the clock finally, Clint.
Yep, they are.
So we will keep it here.
Yep. Clock approaches 4 minutes to go here left in this one.
I think that's a good thing. Let's just get everybody out of here. So Vian will advance. Borrow your pen there, buddy. I got this one. This other buddy. So Vian's going to advance. Again, we're waiting on the results of Hennessy and Dibble.
Yeah, we know Davis is going to advance. They were up 42 to nothing.
Davis will be in there. Stroud is going to win.
Yeah, Adair
is going to win.
Advance.
And that's all I've got so far. So we'll try to get our scoreboard back up here. So Vian will be back at St. John Stadium next week, and we will be here with them. They're the only team left in the area, and so we're going to be with Vian until the end. Hopefully,
hopefully it's
December in Oklahoma City or Edmond.
Several weeks down the road, yep.
Clock is just going to run continuously here, so we'll have Locke go ahead and get those stats total up. You already got him up there? He's getting there.
He's ahead of you.
60-14, Wolverines making a statement here. Salina's going to win. They're up 48-12. So Salina and Davis in the second round.
That's
a
a
great
good
game.
matchup.
Valiant is losing to Wyandotte. Holdenville has defeated Kellyville.
Okay. We got the center, Zayden Cheater, backup center, going to handle kicking duties here. Good looking kick.
That is a good looking kick. It's going to bounce and be fielded by number 11 for Keys. That is Jacob Kirk.
Good special teams play. That was Isaiah Owens down there, along with Calvin Andrade.
2 minutes to go. So, again, Vian will be home next Friday night, 7 o'clock. Same bat time, same bat channel as today. We will be here. I'm assuming they're going to let us stream, folks. I don't know why they wouldn't in the second round. Usually when semis and state, we got to kind of, wait and see. But second round, I don't see why we would not be here. So I think it's going to be a great game. Whoever, whether it's Dibble or Hennessy, or whatever. Davis going to hand it off. That is was that number 0? It was Garrett LeMasters.
64, Joseph Miller on the tackle there. Let's see if we can get a few more of these young men in there for the Wolverines. Justin Constant, number 73. 75, Garrett Malaska. 23, Carlos Rottenberg.
Approaching 1 minute to go. 2nd and 6 for the Cougars. Davis going to hand it off. It's LeMasters again, and he's going to get bottlenecked up at about the 39-3. It'll be 3rd and about 3.
Kobe Kennedy, 65 in there for the Wolverines.
We'll have your McDonald's player of the game here in just a minute as Vian's going to win this one 60-14. Look at the stats, though, Clint. Man, those, what is that? 6 turnovers and 3 on downs for Keys. That's tough.
Yeah, that's tough to recover from that.
It's going to be a handoff to LeMasters, and he's going to break free across midfield, but that's probably going to be the last play of the game. Davis had 152 yards passing with a couple of touchdowns, also rushed for 18. Guthrie had 46 yards rushing. Martin, 38 yards receiving with a touchdown. Combs with 93 yards receiving. For the Wolverines, Cash Trammell, 142 yards passing with 4 touchdowns. We have Mason Wright, 117 yards and a touchdown, 2 receptions for 17 and a touchdown. Drayton Fletcher, 178 yards and 3 touchdowns. Isaiah Owens, a touchdown, 7-yard reception for a touchdown. Amos Wright had a 19-yard touchdown and 7 yards rushing. Ledger Folsom, 13 yards rushing, 106 yards receiving, and Riley Ellis with 6 yards receiving as Vian wins 60. What was the final?
63-14.
63, is that right?
That's
63?
what they got on the scoreboard.
I don't know if that's right. 63-14, 60-something to 14. Vian advances. Dibble now up 42-41 on Hennessy, so we're going to have to keep an eye on that game. Your McDonald's player of the game, Clint, what do you think, man? We got a couple of guys out there.
Yeah, we got several.
You know, I got to go, Fletcher, man. He had a great game. 178 yards and 3 touchdowns. Cash had a great game as well. He took that big hit, but thankfully he's okay. But all these Wolverines played great. I think they kind of keyed on Mason tonight.
Yeah,
Keys did.
they did.
And that left everybody out. I mean, Mason still had 117 yards rushing. That's a slow night for him. So
yeah, that's an off night for him.
Congratulations.
Tell you what, also,
yeah,
Mr.
Stahl. Yeah, Adolph had a great game.
Man,
on
he played. He played so well. Defense everywhere. He played really, really well.
Hey, congratulations to Coach Brown and the Keys Cougars. Made it on the playoffs again. They got a young team, so
yeah,
I think we're going to
hear
more from them in the future because they got a great young squad there. And of course, Miami moves on to the second round tomorrow. Jeez, I wish. Next Friday night, 7 o'clock, right here on the Mix. We don't know who they're going to be playing yet, but we'll know real soon. Hey, big shout out to our camera guys tonight. That would be Terry and Brian Russell on the TriCaster. Lock with the stats for Clint. I'm JP. We'll see you next week on the Mix.
84 weeks ago, with precisely 2 likes at the Rio Sarah Pascal, posted at McDonald's. Stop pretending like you don't see our snack wrap comments. It hurts. You thought they didn't see your comments? Petitions and posts? The DMs for 9 straight years? Those comments are the reason this exists. Snack Wrap is back.
Trusted in the community with a long history of customer satisfaction, Edwards Auto Sales on Highway 64 in Roland is always the right turn to take in your quest for the ultimate pre-owned vehicle. Edwards Auto Sales is a buy here, pay here dealership with in-house financing available. View their complete inventory online at edwardsautosalesinc.com. Family owned and operated for more than 30 years. Edwards Auto Sales in Roland.
Aiken's Store is your barbecue feed and more store. In the lower feed room, we're serving the River Valley's best barbecue. From brisket, pulled pork, smoked bologna, cheddar sausage to baby back ribs, and the absolute best sides. The lower feed room features a steady stream of live music. And next door, Aiken's Store stocks cold drinks, snacks, grocery, and merch, plus a full line of feed for all your animals. Aiken's Store. Open 7 days, 4 miles east of 59 on Highway 101 north of Sallisaw.
You're watching Mix TV.